Welcome back, guys. We are back at it with another DUNE Imperium stream. This time it's gonna be Uprising and Bloodlines. So the stream that I did like what 8-9 hours ago was just Ix and Immortality. I haven't played Dune Digital in a while, so might as well throw in some games for Dune Digital before Uprising gets released. But speaking of Uprising, that's what we're here to do right now. We are going to become a worm. Let's go. We're going to be playing DUNE Imperium Uprising and Bloodlines. The game is currently set to be up. I believe the host is Irulan. Let me just quickly make sure. Oh, sorry, it's Chonism. Okay, well. Anyways, let's get into a game. Where did it go? There we go. SG. Where's SG? I don't even know. Okay. So welcome to the stream for all of you guys joining in so far. Hello, Shrikar. How's LA? How's it going? Oh, sorry, I just realized. Wait. All right, there we go. Okay. Should be better now. I'm not like as dark. All right, there we go. Lighting's better. We are better. And we should be looking to win this game. Let's see. Friend is joining soon. Huge fan. Oh, okay. Well, you never know. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream today. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday morning. Tomorrow is the Consules Coliseum tournament draw. So if you guys are curious on when you're gonna be seated and who you're gonna be sitting against, then make sure to join the stream tomorrow. We might even do like a game right after with the Coliseum mod. The Coliseum mod is a different mod than what the new rank system is gonna be, because there's some cards that I really like in the Coliseum mod that I have thrown in there, like Show of Strength, Rebel Supplier, Ecological Testing Station, but and ranked is obviously going to be removing those three cards, which I really like. So unfortunate, but in speaking of the new rank system, people are saying that apparently Shuttle Fleet is going to leave the game, so no more Shuttle Fleet anymore. Who else is gone? Holtzman is probably gonna go, which I think is fine. Holtzman leaving is like okay, anyways. Never liked it. It was too slow. It's just a free point. Nobody it doesn't do anything, right? A community C tier. Okay, C tier. Let me just change my team really quick. Let's go configuration. Get rid of the player names. Okay, it's a little bit cleaner now. Hopefully you guys can see. I'll try to zoom in as much as possible into some of the newer cards, I guess. Finally get to join the stream. Yes, appreciate it. Thank you for being here, Ultimate Tactician. Let's see. All right, let's take a wait. What are you talking about? Possible changes? Possible changes to the community mod. So the current rank system, obviously, it is currently down, right, for maintenance purposes. But also the new rank system, when it does get released, there's gonna be changes in the mod. The one cost replacement stuff is completely gone. Who else is gonna be gone? I don't actually know. Who else is gonna be gone? In the Shuttle Fleet is gone. Some of the older Sardaukar Legion is gone. Negotiated Withdrawal is gone. Pointing the Way is gone. Gurney Halleck is gone. Nothing like all the leaders are basically gone. I would say all the old cards that we just added back are gone. Shuttle Fleet is probably gonna leave. Holtzman Engine is probably gonna leave. But this is for like a new rank system that is gonna be released. Obviously, Rogerio, I don't know, there had some sort of malfunction in the back end, so he forgot to save the data, so it got completely erased. So we're gonna restart on a new rank system when it does release up. But these games are being recorded in the back end; they're just not being shown. Anyways, quick look at this row really quick. We have Unswerving loyalty, Southern Elders, Corrupt Bureaucrat, Local Fence, Gene Manipulation. Nothing too crazy. Corrupt Bureaucrat might be okay. I think that's kind of the only card that's kind of relevant. Maybe you could even say Southern Elders isn't bad. Tech Row here, Spy Drones, Rapid Dropships, Hollow Projectors. Okay, that's fine. And then we have, what is this? Research Station, Harvest 3. Okay, it's not bad. Position 4 is probably the only one I have a choice for. Do we go Paul Gaming? I guess we might as well, right? Paul. Oh, Paul Trade is probably also going to be shifted to B tier instead of C tier. At least that's what I'm going to be doing for my community version. First, Pastor Tanner. First time viewer, love this game, but I've been playing. I've gotten this Darwolf Steam version. I've only gotten the opportunity to play Uprising plus Bloodlines in person a couple of times. Thanks. Yeah, I obviously I love streaming, so I think Uprising of Bloodlines is by far like the best version of Dune Imperium created, hands down. Like it's not even close. I think just it is the best version of the game. So hopefully you're enjoying Uprising of Bloodlines, and we're gonna be super excited when Uprising of Bloodlines gets released on digital. Right now, it's only expected that Uprising is gonna be released on digital, and obviously there's gonna be a huge Console stream for that. So make sure you have subscribed to the channel and have notifications on for when that stream does happen. It will be on June 9th. Oh my lord, what a hand. Alright, let's see what the next card is. Convincing Argument. Well, oh sorry, Seek Allies. Well, there's no way I'm seeing Fremkit in 4th position. So my only option here is Assembly Hall into Tactics. I don't even think I'm seeing Tactics here, to be honest, but we can give it a try. Speaking of some of the new community changes, I don't remember. I remember Badger talking about some of them. Because I was talking to him about like what my mod is doing for the tournament. So I was talking to Badger, and I think Badger said Shuttle Fleet is probably gonna go. Flagship is gonna stay. People really like Flagship over Sardic or High Command. Obviously, I think that's a great choice. What else is good around here? I would say. Hmm. I mean, in terms of the text, Pando's never coming back. Nice. I didn't miss too much stream. Yes. Appreciate you, Smell Sam. Thank you for joining me. We're gonna be trying to play a C tier game with Paul Atreides in first position. Oh, interesting. Ghost of Spice Refinery with Shaddam's Signet Ring. Okay, sure, that's fine. I guess he wants to pick up like either a charismatic. Probably not charismatic. I would say Canny maybe. I mean, if I see Fremkit, I'm extremely happy. I don't think I'm seeing Fremkit though, but if we do, we're okay. I guess my best option would probably be what, deliver supplies? Really? Why deliver supplies? Looking really forward to the tournament. Yeah, Ultimate Action. I believe you're in the tournament, right? So we'll see how you people perform. I'm gonna go Assembly Hall. I have literally nothing better to do, and maybe I'm 4th reveal, so maybe I can buy something of use. Let's go Assembly Hall. Give me a 2 solar entry for the one time. Ooh, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. This does give me option to go Deep Desert. So maybe I can pick up either the Research Station contract or pick up the Harvest 3 contract. The Harvest 4 contract, I guess. You know, it's crazy to say that I want Pano back, but I feel like the whole sector of Trading League is gone. I don't think it's gone. Actually, no, you can still turtle away. I think, okay, Shrikar, I think keeping Pano out is fine, but you can still turtle away with some cards, right? You get like Overthrow or something. You get like Smuggler's Haven, Corinth City. Corinth City isn't as much, but you can still turtle away pretty easily. Also with the addition of Shuttle Fleet, it helps with that turtle mechanic. I think that's why I wanted to keep Shuttle Fleet in the game, is because of the turtle strategy. Bro, we're not gonna see Tactics? Okay, well, don't have a choice here. Huh, okay, no Tactics, so I guess my only option is to go Dutiful Service and pick up the... I mean, is it Research Change contract or is it Harvest 3 contract? I actually have no idea. I guess it's gonna be Harvest 4. I might be able to pull off like a Sacred Pools, maybe? We have 5 persuasion to buy. You think Shuttle Fleet sucks that it's in the game? I think, okay. I talked to Badger about this, and me and him both kind of had the same opinion. So the whole point of ruining Panopticon, right? We were, I was actually at the table at the tournament, the Invitational, where they were talking about why Pano should go. And people are saying, oh, it just makes the solo strategy too strong, right? Which I agree with, right? And people are saying like, okay, nobody interacts once you get Pano, nobody interacts with the faction track anymore, right? Which makes sense, right? Not nobody. That one player doesn't interact with faction track, so they turtle away. So once you remove Panopticon, you need to add a tech that actually replaces what Panopticon would have done, which is adding faction bumps. So it makes sense to actually add the shuttle fleet. That was my reasoning for keeping shuttle fleet in the game. But other players, with the addition of shuttle fleet into this into Uprising and Bloodlines, have had a really negative experience with shuttle fleet. So it does. I do understand the argument why people don't want to play with shuttle fleet, right? But I also think that if you're going to remove Pano, you need to add a tech that does what Pano used to do, but makes the faction tracks more interactable. My personal opinion. Prefer 3-player or 4-player. BG is split on the player base. 4-player. Pastor Tanner, it is absolutely 4-player. Like there is no 3-player is okay, but with 3-player, if okay, 3-player Ix and Immortality is just super heavy swayed towards combat. Like you win if you win combats, you win the game. In Uprising, I played 3-player. I forgot what the meta was in 3-player Uprising, but it was also I believe it was also combat. Also, okay, you know what? I was really complaining I'm probably not going to place in this combat, but I was never going to place in this combat anyways. So I'm happy we're just going to go deliver a dutiful service. Do I pick the Harvest 3 contract or sorry, the Harvest 4 contract, or do I pick up the Research Station contract? I'm gonna pick up the Harvest 4 contract, and maybe I go deliver supplies next round, and then maybe I can have the option of playing Sacred Pools into like a Deep Desert line. Possible. Yeah, people are saying, yeah, Ultimate Tactician Streak are both of you guys are right. Like 3-player is completely different, and 4-player is objectively the best version of Uprising and Bloodlines. Actually, to be fair, of Dune as well. Like Dune Imperium 4-player is better than Dune Imperium 3-player. Okay, let's see what we get to buy. What did this guy buy? You bought Regime Manip. Okay. All right, so we have 5 to buy. I would be more than happy to see a disguised bureaucrat. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Oh, great. Oh, you know what? If I'm gonna play for the Deep Desert line, right? I might as well pick up Thumper, right? If I'm gonna go Deep Deserting, I might as well pick up Thumper. Can't be that bad. Sacred Pools allows me to get all of my spice for like with a 1-round action, 1-turn action. Maybe I should have picked up a liaison, or sorry, a prepare the way, but I've been playing too much digital. The liaisons have gotten to me. Okay. I mean, people. I mean, also next round I have the option of buying like a Southern Elders too, maybe. Also, what a crazy combat, by the way. 2 troops in. I guess 2 troops in for third isn't too bad. What's Margot doing? Is Margot going to Refinery High Council next round? Could be. All right. Okay, so we know our beautiful hand here. I think we do open with Deliver Supplies though. I think opening with Deliver Supplies is the right play. And then we can also go to like either Refinery or Arakeen, whatever's open, and just draw a card so that we have our Thumper next round to be able to get our Deep Desert line. We also need to get some Solari from this combat so that we have the option of going either High Council or Swordmaster, whatever you want. Take Undercover. Oh, I could Undercover. Could have taken Undercover. I was kind of tunnel visioning on Southern Elders. Undercover would have been okay. We still have the option of buying it next round. I think Pano is definitely less skilled than Shuttle Fleet for sure. Yeah, I think it is correct. Pano is definitely less skilled. Like it's also cheaper, so it's much easily acquirable than Shuttle Fleet. I think Pano at least requires some decision making with a spy and troop allocation. Well, sure, I guess, but it's a free troop and a free spice at the end of the day, so it's not really changing much. Free troop and a free spy. Okay. Well, next round, I'm probably gonna have to go Deliver Supplies. I could go Deliver again and then go Deep Desert. Or I could go Deep Desert Highliner. Either or is fine. Yeah, either or. Either Deep Desert Highliner is probably okay next round. We do need to place in this combat is the thing. And with Fate having her signet ring, or his signet ring, it might be difficult to place in this combat. We can give it a try. It's not you just take Swordmaster Spy or draw Spy and you're good. Well, yeah, but more often than not, the Swordmaster Spy is taken. The draw Spy, I agree. Like you can just put a Spy on like accept contract or Era Key, and you just guarantee yourself the double draw to get Spice and Slows. So yes, there in a way you are correct. That it is like I would say it's less skill as well. All right, let's go deliver supplies. What do you want to buy here? I don't know. I mean, I'm happy with just buying undercover assets if I see it. Imperial Basin. Okay, how many does he deploy? Puts in 2. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying. Because I was hoping to place in this combat, to be honest, but doesn't look like it's going to be happening here. Is he about to go tactics? What is Shaddam doing? Shaddam has a Diplo in his hands. So he could go tactics. Yeah, he does his Diplo. He could go tactics. Oh, he can't go tactics anymore. He could also just go Arakeen. Do I go Arakeen instead? Puts in 3. Okay. Well. Puts in 3. Alright. Well, we can also let's see what Fade does, to be honest. I actually don't remember exactly how many daggers Fade had last round. Fade also might go Siege, to be honest. Fade might go Siege, actually. Yeah, if she has blue access. She does have blue access. Doesn't go Siege, though. Puts a Spy. Recalls a Spy. Puts a Spy on probably on Swordmaster, I would think. Oh, Deliver Supplies Contract shows up. Ooh. Is that relevant? It's not bad, to be honest. I don't hate going Arakeen and deploying troops in, because I might win this combat on accident if I draw enough daggers. What's the dagger situation on Margot? I got a quick question. Double daggers on Margot? No, 1 dagger on Margot. So if I draw 2 daggers, I'd probably win the combat. The other option is I could also just go Refinery and draw 1 card, deploy 2 troops in, and I would get like 5 Solari there, and then I go get Swordmaster afterwards. I don't hate that. Maybe that's the line. Oh, but I forgot how many daggers Fade revealed. What did Fade do? Fade has trashed 1 dagger. Okay. Alright, well, let's go Spice Refinery. Let's put in 2. Dagger. Convincing is fine. Actually, I'll take that. Convincing is also okay. Like, honest, I can agree. It's oh no. Yeah. The meta did kind of form. That is true. Like, a lot of it revolves around this meta that people are talking about. Oh my god, what are the odds we actually don't place in this combat? Because if Fate pulls a Spy, we might just be getting last here. Huh, because we didn't draw a dagger, which is mildly annoying. Well, what are we gonna buy this round? 4 to buy from, what's her name? Margot. She's gonna pick up Southern Elders. Revealing Chome Transports. I don't, sorry, what is it called? Not Chome Transports. Priority Contracts. I actually do like Priority Contracts. If I see it, I'll be more than happy to pick it up. We have Desert Power here, so I'll be more than happy to pick up Desert Power as well. Next round, obviously, Arrakis Revolt is okay. Does he recall the Spy? He might. That would really screw me over, but oh, he's gonna do it. Okay, fantastic. So we are getting absolutely screwed in this combat. Love to see it. Yeah, not drawing a dagger though was kind of annoying. Oh, I'll take Spectacle. Alright, maybe we're saved. Maybe we are saved. We'll pick up Spectacle here. Pick up Piter. It's kind of annoying. Because he also has no intrigues. Oh, he has 1 sword, though. Oh, I forgot. Dang. I guess they're gonna Eric Keen there. Well, that was a mistake. I mean, I got 2 Solari from Spice Refinery, so it's not the end of the world. I was really hoping to get 3rd in this combat. But, wow, ouch. I mean, I definitely have Deep Desert options. I mean, I could even go Haga Basin and pull it off, by the way. Combat matches for me. Wait, who picked up the contract? How did he get the contract? Oh, he went accept contract. I see. Wow. Okay, so I got screwed. What was that? 2 Solari combats that I just have not been able to place in? Yeah. Dang, ouch. That sucks. And this hand isn't particularly great. I guess I can go dutiful service first, or deliver supplies first, get the water, and then go deep desert. I think that's also a fine line. Okay, or we could just not have that. Fantastic. Yeah, that also works. Uh, I mean, I guess it's dutiful service then, right, for the research station contract, and maybe go Haga Basin afterwards. Is it ever where I go Fremkid? No way, right? What does Fremkid do for me? What am I drawing into? Spectacle? I mean, assuming I got a spy down, that is. Hmm. Assuming I get a spy down. Discard for a water. Should have Sacred Pools. Oh, last round? Oh, I could have Sacred Pools, didn't I? Because I didn't. Because I had an extra persuasion. Yeah. Okay. Well, dude, what am I doing? All right. So is it dutiful or? I mean, dutiful to commander, but what does the commander do for me? Get 3 there. I'm not placing this combat. Hmm. Well, what if I go? What if I go Highliner? Hmm. I could go Deep Desert Highliner, right? And then go shipping to pick up another bump, take the alliance. Don't hate that, you know? Because I get what, 4, 8 spice? That's exactly enough to go Highliner, win the combat, take the bump up on spacing again, and then go to shipping next round to get 8. I also get to put the spy on Imperial on espionage for my public spectacle. Maybe I'll do that. I should have sacred pools last round, to be honest, but I'm gonna have to give up 2 persuasion here for the dagger, obviously. Right? Do we give up the dagger? I think we'll give up the dagger. We'll keep the 2 persuasion for like a prepare the way or something. Sorry. I mean, Highliner also gives me the option of taking the Alliance normally if I find my access to Highliner. Well, actually, I could also just go deliver supply, secrets or espionage and still pull it off. I don't hate it. Consider getting Canny. Yeah, Canny could be an option, but I think winning this combat, which is a match for me, is a little bit more important for me. I would say, right? Like winning this combat is in the match. I get a spacing bump, which is useful because then I win this combat and I get to go up again on spacing. What are the odds I miss either my diplomacy or my public spectacle? Pretty low, right? There's no reason I would spend 3 spice for a point here. Yeah, there's no reason I would spend 3 spice for a point here. Right? Yeah, I'll keep the 3 spice to even go like, maybe even go like high counseling or something. That might be a better option. What is this deploy? Puts in 2. Puts in 3. So do I have to Highliner max deploy? I mean, I might as well. It's a match for me. It can't be that bad. But the problem is then he just beats me anyway at Eric Keen, right? To be fair, I could also just go Highliner and not win the combat, right? Is it ever worth getting card trashing? Is it ever worth trashing cards handed? I almost find myself taking other actions if I don't have a good trash and target player disc. Yeah, I would say sometimes it is good to trash cards from hand because sometimes just getting rid of the dagger is just it's just more important than doing whatever than doing whatever else you need. That's just my personal preference. We'll still go Highliner here. How much do I want to deploy here is the question. I mean, I could deploy everything in, right? I could deploy everything in and just, I mean, I don't even win the combat. I get to 12 and then he beats me anyways, which I'm not really that big of a fan of doing. But also getting second isn't a bad idea. What's his dagger count? He got a 1, I guess. But he's a commander in, so I'm still cooked. I would still have to deploy like 3 in, right? 1, 2. I'd have to deploy 2 in at least. Yeah, I'd have to deploy 2 in at least. Do I go 1, 2? But I got 1 troop back, to be honest. So it's like not the end of the world. Yeah, I got 1 troop back, so it's not that bad. Yeah, answering your question, I think Ultimate Tactician and Shrika are both right. Pastor Tanner, like it really depends on trashing early on. Like if you get the trash on like round 1, round 2, it's so much better than getting the trash off on like round 4. Oh my god, really? What is this? Okay, red deploying 4 troops in here is just a mistake, because then green just goes in and beats them anyway. Trashing convincing. Okay, I mean this is nice for Shaddam here. I don't know what this 4 troop deploy is. I don't fully understand it. I mean, sorry, I didn't see the hardy or the rapid dropship play from green from red there. All right. Well, we need to find a way to somehow get like a commander in. We need to somehow get like some other points in. Throws in the commander for the extra persuasion. Not sure why, but he can't. Yeah, why? Okay. Kind of what? Like, yeah. I don't know if you've been around in the community, but there's a whole thing of people aping into the combat, and aping literally means deploying in troops repeatedly every round. To be fair, if you're winning combats, it's not that bad, but like, okay, the thing is, I'm okay with this because next round I'm guaranteed to get Swordmaster, and once I get Swordmaster, I should be in an okay spot here. I'll pick up a Prepare the Way because I'm probably gonna get Espionage, right? Because I'm getting 1 spice from here, right? So I get Espionage, and maybe I can double bump on Fremen, or sorry, Benny, to start getting to see my spectacles even more. I would think that's probably the best option. Maybe you could even consider Unswerving Loyalty. I don't know. Sneaker! We mentioned aping and you're here. Wow, who would have seen that? Actually, the true lord would probably be like Rod. I think Rod is probably the biggest ape, but that's fine. Anyways, welcome Sneaker to the Console stream. It's been a while since you've joined. How are you doing? 6 persuasion. Is he gonna go Desert Power, or is he gonna go Arrakis Revolt, or is he gonna go with priority contracts? I would probably think Desert Power here as Margot, but Revolt isn't bad either. Could go either way. I mean, next round I'm guaranteed to see Swordmaster, right? And I'm gonna go. And I have cards that I really want to be playing anyways. It sucks that I'm probably not gonna be placing where I wanted to in this combat. Also, how did this guy get all of his troops back again? Oh, bro, he has Hardy and everything, so he just gets all of his troops back every round. He gets a bump again, probably bumps on spacing, yeah. Alright, so am I going Spice Refinery if I find it, or am I going to shipping? Probably shipping for the bump. I think the bump is a little bit more important, I would say. And he gets me the Solari that I need to go... Oh my god. I don't have a bump. I don't have a green. Sorry, I don't have a yellow. No yellow is crazy. Oh my god. I found Spectacle, but that's not really what I want. Holy. I mean, you could go deliver Espionage. Huh. Oh shit. Holiday in... What is that? Japan and Hong Kong. Dude, that's fire. How has it been so far? Okay, what am I doing? Am I going Refinery here? Refinery Swordmaster, but then I don't get to play my Diplo or my Public Spectacle? What if I just go deliver supplies and then go Spectacle down to Benny? And I buy like Desert Power or something. Maybe that's not bad. Because I still get Swordmaster next round, right? Nobody else is getting it this round. I'm in position next round, I would say. Yeah, maybe I'll go there. Maybe I'll go deliver supplies. And I'll go Swordmaster the normal way. Actually, what is my next card? Quickly check. It's Thumper, so I do get the Spice back. It's not that bad. I do get the Spice back. Let's go deliver supplies. Haga Basin from Shaddam. I mean, it has to be espionage, right? Surely. I mean, like espionage just gives me. Do I have any Emperor cards except for Public Spectacle? Is there ever a world where I buy Sardaukar Coordination instead of Desert Power? I don't know. Is Sardaukar? Oh, I actually have no idea. What's the difference between Sardaukar Coordination and Desert Power here? Like, what do you think? What do you guys think is better? Desert. I have no influence on Fremen, which kind of sucks. So this is gonna be Swordmaster from Margot, which is good because it cheapens Swordmaster for us. Maybe Sardaukar Coordination is better. It's been awesome. Now I'm on the plane again, back for my final 200. Let's go. Okay, coming back. Nice holiday, right? Uh, hopefully the holiday was actually good because you didn't say anything about that. Of course I watched every consolation. Appreciate it. Let's go. Did you watch the recent one, the Mr. Beast one, the invitational video that I posted? That was a good video. I think that was a really interesting video. The oral agent masterclass. Anyways, we're gonna go espionage here. We're gonna get another spy down. You know, get our Benny stuff going. We'll put the spy back on here. Dagger found. No worries. We'll go up here, and we'll take the alliance. Right now, we have our Solari for Swordmaster. We want to find our spectacle as much as possible. Okay, so I still don't know what is it. What is better? Is it Sardaukar Coordination or Desert Power? What is the better card here? Or is it even is it even the 6 coster? Because that's effectively also a point for me. I don't know. Don't know actually. It's definitely a no internet plane. Wait, you have no internet, but you're watching the stream somehow? How do you how? Yeah, typically people just sleep on the planes. I'm a big like plane sleeper, not a plane binge watcher. But I think the screens are too small for me to actually watch the games. Watch what? Sorry, not games. Whatever. Watch whatever's happening on the screen. What's my next card? My next card is a convincing argument. So we do have our access sorted. So maybe I pick up Desert Power for the spice. Is it Desert or Coordination? I also want to win a combat at some point, don't I? And now it gives me the a bump up on Emperor, which is kind of relevant. Maybe it gives me the Commander skill at 2 at some point. Maybe I go Sardaukar Coordination instead of Desert Power, but Desert Power is such a strong card, man. This is difficult. I don't know. That was it for me. I'll be online next week. No, we lost Sneaker. Rip. All right, no worries. Sneaker, you are in the tournament, right? So you'll be in the draft tomorrow. So we'll see you there. But anyways, goodbye, Mr. Sneaker Dead, my second place gamer goat. Okay, I still don't have an answer. I mean, I have one action to figure out what I want to do this round. Between going Sardaukar Coordination. Oops, sorry. Between Sardaukar Coordination, Desert Power, and Party Contracts. I think it's dude, Sardaukar Coordination feels so good though. But Desert Power is also so nice. I might use it for the Emperor access at the end of the day. Let's go for it. If it's a mistake, it's a mistake, right? I think I'll pick up the 1. I think this 1 is fine. Maybe even play a game. Maybe he'll play a game next week. He's in the tournament, Shrikar, so he'll be within, the tournaments. Okay. What does he want to draw here? He spent the spice. I guess he's gonna trash the dagger. He draws a 1 persuasion card. Ideally, probably didn't want to find a Signet Ring, but 5 persuasion. He picks up Spacing Guild's Favor. Why? I'd be more than happy to get to get the priority contracts if I see it. I have 1 contract done. Like, it would still be a pretty big challenge to get my contracts done, but it definitely is possible, I would say. And these contracts aren't particularly that hard to complete. I need to win a combat though. Like, I need to win a combat, whether it's this combat or round 7 combat. I don't know yet, but I definitely do need to win a combat. Also, being the only one with a nice little like bump card is It looks good. Are you also born 05? I am born 05. Yeah. I look old because I have like I'm still keeping the beard for now. The beard and you know stash will probably get shaved off in like a week or something, and then we'll go back to, you know, looking, I guess, young again or whatever. Ooh, 05. When in 05 are you? Are you older or younger than me? I'm June, by the way. I'm June 25th. So I'm turning 25 or 21 in literally a month. So there'll probably be a big stream for that. Hopefully we hit 1K subscribers before my birthday. But it might be difficult. But with the release of digital, it might be a little bit easier um to get to 1K subscribers because people want to see digital content. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Nobody's getting Swordmaster next round, right? Except me. So I'm happy with this. Does he pick up an unswerving loyalty? That's the question. Does he pick up an unswerving loyalty? Okay, what's my next round gonna be? My next round is gonna be as follows: Swordmaster into whatever we draw, because we're gonna play our Signet Ring to draw a card. If we find something of use, we can go accept contract. If we find something of use, we play that card. If we don't find anything of use, then we probably just go accept contract and pick up like the research station contract, I would think. Combat is not matched for me. Okay, no worries. It's not your turn. What is this? Okay, reshuffle then. I look really young though. Some people think I'm like 15. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if it's good to look younger at the age of 20. I feel like you'd want to make sure you're at least like 20 at the age of 20. But that was 16 maybe 17, 12. So what is that? December 17th? Dang. Okay. Dano's I'm older by a little bit. Yeah. Actually, you know what's crazy? Shrieker's birthday is December 20, what is that? 28th. So you're like exactly like a year younger than Shrieker. All right, guys. How are we playing this game? I mean, we're probably gonna get the Benny Alliance at some point, right? We might be able to target the Emperor Alliance, possibly. We want to pick up Loyal, I think, at some point, I would think. But with Shaddam being in the game, he might go for Loyal. I kind of want to pick up Canny. I'm more inclined to pick up Canny here. Actually, you know what? We could go Signet Ring to Swordmaster and then go Canny. Or we could actually go Canny first and then go Signet Ring to Swordmaster. Either or is probably fine. I don't hate either. Yeah, I might go Assembly Hall first, pick up the commander for Canny, and then go Swordmaster. And then once I get Swordmaster, I can just deploy with Dune the Desert Planet. If I want, I can deploy with, well, I would have to find access for it. But in the future, it might not be bad. Right? Imagine not being able to drink at 18. Well, for legal reasons, I have not yet drank a sip of alcohol because I'm not 18 or because I'm not 21. Canny is nice. Yes, I don't know. I mean, Canny seems good. Canny seems like the best line here, I would say. Deep Desert, except contract. Like that doesn't usually go there, but that usually doesn't go there. I could be wrong, unless I'm reading something wrong. All right, so he's gonna go Refinery, which is fine with me. I'm happy just going to accept contract, right? Or sorry, going Assembly Hall for Canny, and maybe I can even pick up a raid contract. Oh, Secrets contract. Oh, I really like going to secret. I really like going accept contract now for the Secrets contract. That's a really good contract because that gets me the Solari. Maybe I go. I don't know. Canny also seems good, but I could also just go Canny. I could also just buy Canny on like Dutiful Service eventually, or even Sardaukar at some point. Right? Like I don't have to do it right now. But the Secrets contract is also super nice. Ooh. Consider spy drones. I mean, what does spy drones do for me? Oh, you're considering going high council with spy drones? I'm not going high council here. I have 4 spies. Spy drones is 5. Spy drones is 5. Invasion ship is 5. Hall operation is 5. I don't know. Assembly hall or secrets or the secrets contract. Either or. I think in the position that I am right now, I would say go go Assembly Hall with my just raw with my ring. Just go Swordmaster right now because I don't know what I want to do with my hand yet. So this will give me okay. Well, now I definitely should just go like accept contract. Well, actually, what's my next card? Sardica Coordination. Hmm. Sardaukar Coordination. Well, I could go Sardaukar Coordinate. I could go Sardaukar to be honest, right? Like I could just go accept contract, pick up the secrets contract, and then go. Um. Oh, Ultimate Action. I'm also a very big fan of spy drones. Don't get me wrong. I love spy drones as well, but I just don't think it is the right choice in this specific round. I'm not a fan of spy drones right now. I mean, first of all, I don't have the spice to do it, but oh, is he gonna buy invasion ships? Dude, he's been finding this Benny combo like way too much. He's gotten so much value out of it. It's kind of crazy. All right, he's gonna buy invasion ships. Oh, Plastio Blades shows up to though. Okay. Well, there's no point in me going Sardaukar anymore. I might just go Dutiful Service and pick up the commander there for like Canny, and then maybe deploy a troop in the combat. Maybe get like third in this combat. I would like to really trash a card at some point in the game. Obviously, Spy Drones does allow me to do that, so could use it. Dude, this guy has 2 actions behind. Are you seriously trying to beat him in the combat? If you're trying to beat, if you're Shaddam here and you're trying to beat Green in the combat, you have to max deploy here because he has 2 actions behind you. He could literally go gather support and then go air research station, and he just beats you, and you just lose everything you did there. So I don't know, bro. By hollow, I have coordination. I could go start. Yeah, I could. I mean, I could, but I don't know if it's a great. Oh my god. Is he about to go accept contract? Oh, dude, he's about to go accept contract. Oh my god, I'm so cooked. Okay, well, I guess my only option is Assembly Imperial Basin and to gather support. Well, actually, well, no, it's not. It's not. I could actually go shipping into High Council. That's also not a bad option. I could go shipping High Council. It's not the end of the world. Because that also sets me up. That also sets me up for a revisit on High Council. And I get to keep my coordination for like Dutiful Service or Deliver Supplies or Sardaukar as well. Yeah, we're gonna see what Fade does here. I mean, shipping High Council is not bad. Shipping High Council is not bad. I would love to go. I would have loved to go accept contract, obviously, but that got taken away, so that sucks. All right. Well, given my current situation, I think it is going to be shipping. Holy guacamole! I am not placing this combat. Okay. Well, I didn't buy Canny. I did not make that mistake. I'm gonna go High Council, and I'm just gonna buy. I'm just gonna go High Council. That's it. I'm just gonna go High Council. 10 Persuasion. Is this a Spice Slow? It is. Looks like it's a Spice Slow. Yeah. Huge from Red here. He's kind of in the lead here. Okay. I mean, I have a feeling. I have this like gut feeling that Green is probably either gonna go like Research Station or Eric Keen with his like Arrakis Revolt, and he's gonna win this combat. It's just a very strange feeling that I have. So maybe that feeling could be wrong. Don't get me like my feeling could be completely wrong. But I have this really strange feeling about Green and combats in general. It seems like they really love going combats. I mean we got a double worm this round, we got a single worm this round, I mean we got a what? Invasion ships drop like we got a drop ships invasion. Is it the tactics? Oh my god, yeah, dude. He has rolled in his hands if he puts in 2. He has rolled in his hands. Oh my god. He's gonna probably trash his Dune at this point, I would think. Okay, well, I'm actually really happy about this because now they're all gonna fight over these combats, meaning next combat is gonna be pretty easy for me. I also have position next combat because I'd be last to act. I get High Council this round, meaning I get more options. Okay, I would be more than happy to see Benedict's sister. I don't think I'm gonna see her though, but I'll be more than happy to see it. Let's go High Council here. You know, this round was just a very big setup round. You know, we got Swordmaster, we got High Council, we got shipping, we got a bump. Oh, I forgot my bump from shipping, didn't I? I forgot my bump from shipping. Can I just take my bump on Fremen? Alright, thanks, guys. Ships and take 0 bumps. Guys. I did recognize that. True Duner. Yes. Guys, we got there eventually. Don't buy the Benny sister, please. No. I don't have anything to buy now. I have 5 persuasion. Oh, Maker Keeper. The nuts. Oh, he's gonna buy it, isn't he? Freaking. Why would he buy it? He doesn't have 2 on Benny. Bruh. Oh, Quash. Wait, we don't have a single commander. Oh, we can buy one next round. Let's go. Oh my god, are we saved? And it's an Emperor card, so it pairs really well with my... Oh, Wheels! Wheels is huge! It pairs really well with my Sardical Coordination as well. So, that's nice. Alright, so look at this combat, guys. Who would have seen Green deploy into this combat, guys? Are we surprised at all? I know I'm not surprised. I hope you guys are not surprised either. Alright, well, Green is going to win this combat and trash even more cards, which I don't know if he actually has anything to trash, because he won the combat. He got a match. Congrats. He's going to pick up 2 more contracts. What is he going to do with these contracts? I have no idea. I probably will never have an idea, because these contracts are pretty terrible for him. He needs to pick up these contracts, by the way. He needs to pick up these contracts, by the way. You need to pick up contracts, man. You have to pick up the Highlander contract. You don't have a choice. You have to pick up the Highlander contract and whatever flips next, by the way. You don't have a choice. You have to pick that one up. And Refinery. Like, you can't not pick it up. You have to pick up this one. You have to pick it up. You don't have an intrigue. You don't have an intrigue. Don't have an intrigue. Oh, that's a nice contract too. Bro, where's my spectacle, man? It's really at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the deck. Bruh, this guy. Alright, well, I guess it's gonna be dutiful service. We're gonna pick up the Earn in the Alliance contract, I would think. Oh, what if we go Imperial Basin with our Thumper? Don't know. I mean, I definitely like going to Espionage to draw. I also get, like, I'm probably gonna see Swordmaster this round. Dude just went to a roller coaster. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I mean, I see Quash Rebellion and it was like everything was really bad, and then I saw everything become really good, and I was like, oh, dude, we're so back. So this turn, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go Espionage, right? For sure. We're probably gonna put a spy on... I mean, do we spy first, or do we go dutiful first? I don't know. I kind of like going dutiful service first, because especially next round combat, it might be irrelevant. I might pick up Desperate instead of Canny. I don't think I'm gonna get Canny off, but I might be able to. I definitely do pick up... I do think I'd take the Alliance contract, though, right? I do think the Alliance contract... Dude, my next round is gonna be pretty terrible. Actually, it's not that bad, to be honest. It's not that bad. Oh, is he gonna worm again? Oh, bro. Dude. This is... I don't know what this meta is, but this is just like... Apparently... Okay, guys. The title of the video was supposed to be I'm becoming the worm, but I'm actually getting wormed on. Like, these guys are just absolutely unleashing their worms on me, and I have no way to say no. So, this is like... non-consensual, by the way. So, not a big fan of this. Obviously... So do I go dutiful service? I think I do go dutiful service, right? But the question is with what card? Because I also have this. I know my next two. I have to get my diplomacy, right? I have to keep my diplomacy in my deck. I have to keep my diplomacy is the thing. Well. Also, what sucks about this is that... I think it is dutiful service, man. I think it is dutiful service with this. I'm gonna buy the Alliance contract. I'm gonna take this commander. I'm probably gonna buy Desperate. Oh, is it Desperate or Canny, man? This is hard. I'm gonna go Desperate. I want to win one combat, and if it's the only combat I win, it better be a good combat. Like, I don't even want to throw the commander in. I think this is right. Think Diplo or Fremkit. Diplo, Fremkit, yeah, I think Diplo, Espionage, Spy, Fremkit is probably the line. That's what I was thinking about. And then True Monkey. Dude, like that's dude. I have no idea what Green is doing. I think this game is probably gonna go round 8 because I don't see it ending round 7. Okay, so what's my next? Okay, I have 2, 4, 6, 7. 8, the odds of me hitting a 1 persuasion card are extremely high, but the odds of me also not hitting a 1 persuasion card are also equally high. Actually, it wouldn't be equally high because the net's 1 to, but you get the idea, right? I'm drawing what? 1 card. Oh no, I'm drawing 2 cards, and I need to hit just not double daggers. That would be, if that's not too much to ask for, guys. Dude, I think our friend Shaddam is probably gonna go Sardaukar again. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think Shaddam is going Sardaukar again, which I'm not a big fan of, but we might not have a choice. Okay, so what are we doing this round? We want to get a Spiceman Slow, which is 5 points. We want to get the Benny. We want to get 3 up on Benny, which is 6 points. Fremen, 7 points. We're on 7 points this round. If we get the Alliance next round on Benny, it's 8. If we Spice must flow next round, 9. And then combat would be 10. Oh my god, guys. He's doing it. Guys, he's going research station. Guys, he is throwing every possible troop he can into this combat. This is crazy. I mean, I've never seen such like primal activities before. This is true. This is true, like, learn the style of the ape, you know? I mean, I could also just keep my Quash, to be honest. I could just keep my Quash as a card to reveal next round if I don't find it this round, obviously. Oh, is he gonna take the Highlander contract? Is it gonna be a better contract that flips for me? Please, please. Actually, I'm not even going contract. What am I talking about? Well, researching contract is not bad. Let's go espionage. Let's recall spy Fremen. Oh, who would have seen that? I have spectacle in my hands. What? No way. All right, just give me a 1 persuading card, man. Just give me a 1 persuading card. Just not double daggers, and we're okay. Shaddam Hussein going combat. Dude, that's a good one. Dude, I might use that as one of my titles. The next time I play a game, next time I play like a Shaddam game, I'm gonna use that as. Oh, dude, that might be like my Uprising title. Like when I do the Uprising stream, I might do like Shaddam Hussein back in home territory or something. That's a really good one. I like that, October Tactician. That was beautiful. I really like that. I think that's really correct from Margot. This combat is really good. I mean, yeah, probably, but are they gonna win this combat? That part I don't know. Shaddam might go Sardaukar again next round with dropships, invasion, like I could try to beat them in the combat. I'm probably not. I don't really care about winning this combat, but Maker Keeper, dude, this guy, Spice Refinery. Oh, is he gonna Spice Must Flow? He might. Oh, I also have this. Oh my god, guys, dude, Thumper is so clutch. I just realized, like, the more that I see Thumper, the more I'm like, oh my god, it's an OP card. Because the 1 spice on reveal is huge because I'm not getting any spice on reveal here, right? Because I need to go to espionage to draw more cards, and the spice on reveal is actually really, really nice because it gives me the espionage spy instead of the espionage spice, and I can take the alliance through espionage instead of having to go secrets or something. Pretty happy with what we've done this round, you know? We've gotten a spice on slow, we've gotten our faction bumps, we've gotten, I mean, basically everything we could ask for, right? I mean, if we can somehow pick up. Okay, does this guy have revolt in his hands? He has revolt in his hands, dude. This guy has revolt in his hands. All right, what does my friend Fade do here? Does Fade go siege and deploy 3 troops in? That is the question. To be or not to be? No, we placed in this combat, guys. Is this the first combat that we're placing in since like round 2? Got to go. Thanks. Yeah, Pastor Tanner, I appreciate you tuning in. You know, thank you for joining me. And hopefully you have a rest. You know, a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Or, I guess there's no way people would be on Sunday right now, would be? It's currently 12 a.m. I think is anybody in Sunday right now? I don't think anybody is, right? I don't think anybody's in Sunday. Could be wrong. Do we go tactics to trash? No, we need to. Oh, we can't trash. We have to recall a spot and spice and slow. Can I draw first? Thanks. Bruh. Can I shuffle my cards? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I drew the exact same too. Fantastic. So it didn't matter. All right. Well, no worries. I found my Quash. It wasn't particularly great, but I do have a spice from slow, right? 2, 4, 6. Oh no, I have to throw the commander in because otherwise I'm not getting a spice from slow. Fantastic. All right. Whatever. Well, actually, if I'm going for it, I might as well put in 2 because I have 3 troops. We have 3 daggers behind, right? What are the odds you have 2 daggers? You don't have 2 daggers, right? And whatever. If you have 2 daggers, you have 2 daggers. If you don't, you don't. Right? How many daggers you got? None. All right, so we place in this combat. We're pretty happy about that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 persuasion as well. What is my next card? Actually, I mean, pretty crazy. We didn't shuffle our deck, but we drew the exact same cards anyway. Dune the Desert Planet is my next card. Okay. So, probably Wheels. Oh no, he's gonna go Desert Power. Dude, he has both of the worm cards now. This is crazy. I'm more than happy just getting second in this combat. I get 2 intrigues, right? 1 shoot for an intrigue. Surely that's pretty good. I would say 10 persuasion here. I'll pick up a Spice from Slow, and I think that's it, right? I mean, do I want to buy is this ever a world where I buy high party travel? Probably not, right? There's no reason to buy a high party travel. That doesn't really help me. All right, there we go. This should be a better interface. It's like fully covering the table. You know what? I wish I could get rid of the chat. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get rid of the chat. The chat is like literally irrelevant. Chat does absolutely nothing. Okay, see, this is beautiful. Now you guys get to see everything, right? You guys get to see a bigger board space. You guys get to see all the text. You know, I mean, I'll zoom in a little bit, but you get to see everything. This is beautiful. Oh, I forgot my spectacle bump. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. I went for MK, but I just never take the spectacle bump. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Oh, bangers! That's my alliance right there. That is my alliance right there. We love to see it. We love a Dispatch and Envoy. We freaking love to see it. Combat does not match for me. This is my hand, by the way, which is actually fine because we actually do get the option of going to Espionage, which is huge, with my Signet Ring, right? And we can also spy on Privilege because we're going to get an alliance, right? Are we going to end this game? Are we ending this game? How are we ending this game? Or if we're ending this game, how are we ending it? That's the question. Okay, so we can get 1 point on Spice to Slow, 1 point on Benny. That's 9. Where's my 10th? Not having a match has been really bad for me. I can't lie. It has been pretty annoying. So we might have to get a match somehow. That's 2 strikes, Dino. I think you forgot to pick up. I did. I picked up the bump right as you guys mentioned it. We get to see. Well, 2 strikes isn't okay. 2. That's 2, right? Okay, we'll get it. It only counts when I get out on 3, right? So actually, dang. I think I want to keep this. I want to keep this actually. Maybe keep it like this. Maybe this is better. I don't know. So you guys can see my hand a little bit clearer. Anyways, let's just go Espionage, right? Let's go Coercive. Sorry, what is it called? Dispatch. Let's go Espo. Give me an intrigue. Oh my god! What a banger! That is truly. Oh. Okay, well, that's not what I let to see. Give me a card draw. Quash, I'll take it. It's not bad. Quash is not bad. Coercive. What's my next card? Spectacle! Wait, it's Spectacle. Wait, if it's Spectacle, then I might put the Spy on Emperor? I might put the Spy on Emperor then. I think the Spy on Emperor is probably better then. Let's go Emperor. Maybe we can take the Alliance ahead of Shaddam. Because he only has 2 actions, right? Yeah, I think the Spy is an Emperor because now I have a Spectacle Spy. But I was originally gonna go Privilege to try to find my Spectacle, but then I realized like I just know my next card is a Spectacle. Like you could also argue that I have a second Spy with Special Mission, so I could always just use that Spy to recall. Oh, bro, I just realized that the Emperor Spy is actually really clutch because I also get the option of. Oh, is he Sardaukar? He's gonna go Sardaukar. Does he have a way to keep the alliance? Is the question. Does he have a way to keep the alliance? If he doesn't have a way to keep the alliance, I'll be more than happy to take it and just end the game, right? I mean, he could have a Signet Ring. To be honest, he could have a Signet Ring. He might have a Signet Ring. He probably does have a Signet Ring. No, he doesn't have a Signet Ring. I'm just lying. He did not have a Signet Ring. Well, I think we're having a great game so far, guys. I would say we're having a great game. Personally. But I did draw from a ring. Yeah, I drew from a ring. I drew 2 at Espionage. I drew one from the space and I drew 1 from the ring. I believe this is correct. I think this is better. Maybe this is better. Maybe this interface is better. Alright, go Secrets. Oh, Espionage. Oh, let's go Espionage too. Beautiful. Alright, so am I seeing a Spices this round? Because my Quash actually doesn't reveal for anything for now. I think I have to go Privilege, right? I have to go Privilege and I have to put a spy on like I have to go privilege. I have to put the spies on Emperor, obviously. I'm going to get rid of Course of Negotiation. It does nothing for me. Unless in the small case that I find the Spice and Slow contract, then that gives me the Solari that I need. Actually, the Solari, that I don't even need the Solari, do I? I don't know. I mean, I'm probably guaranteed a Spice and Slow if I just throw a commander in somehow, somewhere. As long as I get the Spice Refinery, the Spice Refinery spy. Right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I'm guaranteed. Yeah, I'm literally guaranteed to see a Spice and Slow. So we're getting 9 points. The question is, where's 10th? Where's the 10th? Oh, is Green asking something in the chat? Let me quickly make sure. Thank you guys for mentioning that. That's why I love my chat here. All right, did Green ask something? Can you have 2 question marks? Mark token. No, you cannot. Why didn't I get the previous match win? What is? Who won the previous match? Green? Can you have 2 question mark tokens to match? Yes. Yes, you can have 2, but they match to each other on endgame. You can choose. Okay, there we go. All right, hopefully that clears it up. If they ask me any other questions, I will not be responding. Kidding, kidding, kidding. Let's go dutiful service or privilege. All right, guess what we're gonna draw? Oh, it's this public spectacle. No way. Huge. All right, and then I will recall my spy from espionage. All right, so pretty good here. We have a nice little setup here. What's my next card? Convincing argument. Okay, guaranteed spice to slow now. We love to see it. Now the only question is how. Oh, I forgot to cycle out my intrigue. Can I cycle intrigue? Ah, whatever. It's fine. I guess I can always just cycle intrigue at Emperor. Whatever. Dude, I'm actually just a freaking AI, bro. I'm playing worse than an AI. My Go responds to chat when it's turn to maximize. Yeah, true. I should have probably responded when it's not my turn. But hey, you know what, Shrikar, if it helps you feel any better, I'm not actually the player with the most amount of clock on his time, or time on his clock, dude. Oh my holy dude, I can't even speak. I was gonna say the word dyslexia and I spelled that wrong too. Dude, I'm actually a freaking bot. Okay, whatever. It's fine. We're gonna go to Emperor, right? We're gonna get the alliance. We're gonna end the game with the spice slow, and that should be it, right? Because you know why I didn't want to do this? Because now I will be able to pick up the contract on. I'll pick up the immediate contract, and it'll be a good intrigue. I know the next intrigue that I draw was gonna be really, really good, so I didn't want to draw it. So that when I go when I play to go the immediate contract and I switch out this course of negotiation, the intrigue that I draw is gonna be like epic, you know? Oh, is he about to take the alliance? No, he's gonna go secrets. Yo, it's my alliance, man. Okay, can we take a quick look at this combat here? Who's winning this combat? Because if nobody's winning this combat, I would be more than happy to win the combat, but I don't think I'm gonna be winning this combat. But only time will tell. We have a lot of points here. So the real question is, who's the threat here? If Shaddam wins a combat, right, he gets a point. He gets 1 point from. He gets 2 points. 6 Solari, right? Spice Solari is 3 points. So he's currently sitting on 5. He goes to 8. He needs to have 2 endgames to beat me. And I need to lose. I think Green is missing a question mark. Does Green have 2 question marks? He won. Who won this combat? I think Fade won that one, right? Fade won this one. There's only been 1 question mark, right? Yeah, there's only been 2 question marks. He has 1, and he has 1. There's been 2 question marks. I mean, this might be a super cheap combat, but again, I don't really care because I win the game anyways. So yeah, he has the 1 question mark. It doesn't really change anything. Yo, what is this cheap combat? Oh, he's about a Highliner? Oh, Green's about a Highliner. Okay, wait, hold up. Now Green wins. If we Green Highliners, right? He gets what does he get? Well, now I'm in a tough choice. What is the better contract here, guys? What's my next card? Diplomacy. Not great. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have 9 persuasion. I mean, do I just take the Spice Slow contract for Solari tiebreaks, possibly? No, but I need to throw a commander in. Oh my god, I need to throw a commander in. I don't know a way to throw a commander in. Oh my god, I just realized. I don't know a way to throw a commander in. Jeez. Yeah, so I need to actually play this so I draw another card. So I can actually play a card. Okay, I'm going to play the course of negotiation here. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get this. And I'm going to draw an intrigue. So I almost got baited for a second by... We'll take the spy. Where's the spy going? Is the spy going on tactics? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I do. I think the spy is going to go on tactics. And I get to trash a card. The only issue is I don't have a freaking blue in my hands to actually throw a commander in, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Trash intrigue, I guess. Yeah, I thought about it. I think that probably is the right choice instead of the other things that I was thinking about. Is there ever a world where I go like assembly hall for an intrigue? No, right? There's no reason to, because I want to place it third in this combat so I get the spice to beat green on tie breaks in the case that he does win this combat. Well, if green wins the combat, right? Assuming spice is slow, he gets spice is slow is 5, spacing 6, 3 points from the combat 9, and then an endgame point 10, because he does have the match for it. So, oh, is he worming? Refinery worm? No way he would greed that, right? No way he would greed refinery worm. Eric Keen? Why are you not highlightering? What? Does he have no access? Does he not have access? I mean, I'm guaranteed to place in this combat, right? I mean, yeah, I'm pretty guaranteed. I mean, I have 5 swords, 5, 7 swords behind. I'm deploying +3, 7 + 3, 6, 18, 13 swords. I have 13 swords. I should be good here. Are they just not aware that I'm ending this game? Am I missing something? Guys, do y'all know that the game is ending? Unless one of y'all are hoping that Shaddam can take my alliance, which is difficult for him because he has no more actions. And the only way he can take it is if you retreated 3 troops for a bump. And even in that case, he still wouldn't be able to pull it off. Oh, I think you know what I think happened? I think green had to compromise between getting a spice and slow or going spacing. But like the spacing point gives him more points, right? I guess this also gives him a worm, so I guess it's the same point. No, because okay, so spice and slow would be 1 point and he scores 2 points from the combat, right? So that's he scores 3 with a worm. So he gets up to 8. And then an endgame 9. Versus going to spacing, which gets him to 5, misses spice and slow, but gets 3 from the combat, goes to 8, and then an endgame 9. So either way, he's on 9. I guess this way it's a little bit better because he places in the combat. Yeah, I guess this way is a little bit better. Can't argue. Let's go tactics. Do I want to recall? No, I don't want to recall. We'll deploy in 1 and 2. I think 2 is okay, right? We'll deploy 2 in here. We'll trash the dagger. I think the dagger has served its purpose. I think we're good with that. What's my next card? It's another dagger. Beautiful. Just what we wanted. Actually, wait. To be fair, hold up. Let me just deploy my 3rd in as well. Because, like, there's no reason not to, right? Because I have freaking swords behind. Recruitment mission. Okay. So he has 9 persuasion. Oh, he's gonna worm again on reveal? He might worm again on reveal. Okay, so he's gonna double worm. He gets a spice from slow. Nice. But, I mean, this just guarantees me that I'm winning the game, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have 9 persuasion. I was actually, to be fair, I was kind of close to, ending the game, to actually winning the combat. To be fair, I would have won the combat if I didn't have to burn my stupid Sard card last round. Yeah, I mean, get your worm. Yeah, just throw your worm in and get your spice so slow. I think that's the right line. Yeah, I think this is fine. It is really, really sketchy though, because I mean, I'm also showing. I mean, he doesn't know about I have a 5-sword intrigue. You know what's crazy? If I had literally, if I had one more command, if I had a commander, if I had one more Solari, I would beat him in this combat. Yeah, for spice tie breaks, I have 2 spice in the combat. Like, it doesn't. I was originally trying to optimize for 2nd or 3rd place, but I realized like there's no reason not to because I'm ending the game anyway. Yeah, you guys are right. I should have deployed 3. There's like this changing thing. We'll take our spices slow. Why not recall? Oh yeah, because I have a 2 spice intrigue. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take this for 2 spice. We'll break the wall that's already broken. Take the 2 spice. Unfortunately, missed. We'll take the spice slow. And yeah, we are probably going to be placing first in this game. How did I get 2? How did I get 2 of them? What the hell? There we go. Alright. We'll play our 5 sword intrigue. I wish I could have played desperate, but unfortunately, I had to use my desperate last round. Oh? Is this a new contender for the combat? Where's he gonna go down? Don't got an emperor. Go down in spacing. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he has more swords. It doesn't matter because I still win. Let's go. Okay, guys. So you know what's crazy? Yeah, I ended up giving the 1 spice back. Thank you, Small Sam. What's crazy is that I actually I was planning on making like a video for Uprising where it's like, guys, it's super hard to win a game of Uprising without winning a combat. But if people watch the stream, they're gonna be like, dude, this guy won a combat. This guy won a game without winning a single combat. Yeah, but look at what I did, right? I ended up getting freaking 4 alliances, nearly 4 alliances. I held 3 of them on 4. I had 3 alliances on 4, and the other one was on 3. Like, I was super close to getting all of them, to be honest. I was trying to aim for this match, but then I realized what kind of player Green was, and Green is just an ape. Like, he was just throwing every possible troop into the combat. Anyways, GG's. We'll submit the game when people get the chance. GG's. Let me, whatever. Let's turn on chat. GG's, guys. Epic. We take the first game down. Light work. Okay, hey. I did not cheat. I ended up winning the game fair and square. There was no cheating. Did I take a bump on spectacle after? Yes. Did I take a bump on my shipping after? Absolutely. Does that make me a cheater? No. That makes me a delayed reward specialist. I think that's what I'm gonna call myself. I'm just really good at taking my rewards late. That's what a delayed rewards kind of person is. Oh shoot. Oops. Hold up. Let me fix my camera again. Sorry guys. Anyways, while that happens, we'll throw up a game on the back. Jeez. Where is my freaking... There we go. There we go. Okay. Turn off webcam really quick. Alright, I'll throw up a game, and while I fix my webcam and my mic. Alright, so, if you guys want to join me in this game, you can join me. Let me throw up a game. LFG, Blood, Ranked, Community. If you guys enjoyed that game, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Public Spectacle for the win. Absolutely. Public Spectacle is the true and utter GOAT of DUNE Imperium. It is probably single-handedly the best card in the game. Where is my Do Not Disturb? How do I turn on Do Not Disturb? Oh, there you go. Nope, that's not it. What the hell's happened? I forgot how to turn on Do Not Disturb. Wow. Okay. Well, that's it's a little bit of an issue. Turn this on. I want to join too, but I kind of need to go to kendo practice. No, unfortunate. Anyways, have fun on your kendo practice though. Tell us on the next stream. You can tell us what you learned. Anyways, the game is up. Jeez. All right. Oh, I'm hosting. I just realized the game is not up because I'm the host. All right, fantastic. Okay, dude, how do I turn on Do Not Disturb? Where is my freaking phone? Settings. Okay. Nope, that's not Do Not Disturb. Where's the button for Do Not Disturb? I actually don't know. It used to be on my... Used to be here. Nope, that's not what it is. Okay. Alright, are people here? People have not joined yet. While we do that, bruh, how do I turn on DUNE Disturb on a stupid iPhone? Dude, I'm literally freaking boomer, bruh. I don't know how I'm taking so long to freaking figure out how to turn on Do Not Disturb. It really should not take this long, personally, but to each their own. Let's figure this out, dude. Where is the freaking button? Why is it just not showing up on my screen? It should just turn it on, to be honest. Hola, amigos. Okay. All right. Yeah, gonna go 5 minutes, but really enjoy being here always. Yeah, of course. I enjoy you being here too. This is super nice. Okay, dude, what is this? I mean, I have silent mode on, but that doesn't really change anything. Yeah, I need to go to... Oh, I think it's called widgets. If that's what they're called, right? Anyways, oh, the game is up. Anyways, let's just get into the game. We'll figure this out later. Rank game. Let's set up. Beautiful. All right, we'll just figure this out later. Let's just go back to the webcam. All right, fantastic. Go. Also, by the way, Liverpool news: Arne Slot got sacked. So huge news as a Liverpool fan. Do I agree with it? I mean, yeah. I think he was probably gonna get the sack eventually, especially because his signings didn't work out, and people thought his signings would work out, given he was getting like what 500 million or something. To be fair, he did sell a lot of players. Like he did sell, Luis Diaz. He ended up selling Nunez. But to be fair, like we tried to get replacements for them, we just could not get replacements. We couldn't get good replacements for them. It was a little bit difficult. Hi Jamakis, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? GG's. Oh, were you in the game, Justin? Dino, can you see them? I cannot see the contracts. No, I can't see the contracts. Let me restart the game. I guess top menu. No, let me restart the game. All right, there we go. You were Chainism. Oh wait. Which leader were you playing? Don't remember what leader you're playing. Why is Loyal good for Shaddam? Well, Loyal's typically good for Shaddam, right? I mean, you usually end up going Emperor. Like you want to go. Ideally, the ideal case scenario for Shaddam would be like go Dutiful Service, pick up Sardaukar contract, go Dutiful Service, pick up the other Sardaukar contract, and then go Sardaukar, and then you get 3 bumps on Emperor that way. That would be one line. You might even consider. Oh, let me turn on my freaking webcam. I just realized my webcam is off. Here we go. Okay, my webcam is not working. What the flip? All right. Not quite sure why it's not working. This is correct. Yeah, it's 168, 1.72. All right. I actually don't know. Let me quickly search this up. Yeah, let me set up again. Dude, what happened to webcam? What is this BS? All right. Shoot. Oops. There we go. Okay, there we go. This is better now. Except for the fact that I need to still need to tilt it right. Okay, let me just fix this again. All right, now this should look better. Alright, welcome back guys to the Constellation channel. We are playing DUNE Imperium Uprising with the Bloodlines expansion. We are sitting in 4th position again, or 4th draft again. This time it's a B tier game. Interesting. I will quickly take a look at this row. Let me just quickly change teams. Let's go to hearts. Let's get rid of everything that's irrelevant. And yeah, we're in 4th position. So what are we choosing for? We're choosing between 3rd and 4th position. We have a choice between Garni Halleck, Muad'Dib, Matuli, and Irulan. Okay. Let's take a look at the row here. We have invasion ships, disposal facility, and suspensor suits. Nothing too crazy. Spencer Suit's definitely a good card. Double espionage contracts, by the way, to keep in mind. Then on the contract row, we have, or on the Imperium row, we have Sardaukar coordination, delivery logistics, and I guess that's about it. Covert operation is kind of worth mentioning. I think that's kind of about it. Like basically our whole thing. I mean, fourth position, are we gonna go Irulan? I don't hate going Irulan for maybe the 2-coster. Fourth position is also really good for who else is it good for? I don't know. I kind of like playing Irulan. I haven't played an Irulan game in a long time. Let's go Irulan. Let's go Irulan in fourth position. I haven't played Irulan in a long time. Let's go Irulan. Yeah, that does mean I get to give Gurney ahead of I get to give Gurney and Muad'Dib to like some of the earlier players. Yeah, but you could say Muad'Dib is pretty good in this position. I just want to play an Irulan game. I haven't played an Irulan game in a long time, so just want to play something different. All right. Anyways, appreciate you guys for tuning in into this stream today. Oh, I just realized I forgot to share this said stream with. I don't like playing third position, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of third position. I like picking up the fourth position, to be honest. I prefer playing in fourth position over third. That's just personal preference. Anyways, let's go here. Let's go here. If you guys haven't joined the Consules Discord server, go ahead and do that. If you guys have the chance to. You guys got all the updates. All right, so where are we gonna go? We're gonna go Fremkit. We might have to go Fremkit here, to be honest. The other option is, I mean, I really want to go accept contract because I do have a nice little line to pick up some early contracts. Both the espionage contracts have been taken. Airman in second position, John Wrights in first position with Batuli, and we have who is this? True Lazy with Maham in third position. All right, so we're gonna go with Fremkit, I think. We're gonna go Fremkit here. We're gonna deploy in one troop. Find Seek allies, no worries. We can probably go deliver supplies, dutiful, or tactics, whatever is open. And we're happy to pick up 4 persuasion card here. I mean, ideally, Sardaukar coordination. If we don't see Sardaukar coordination, that's okay too, because we will just pick up like something like covert operation. And covert operation is still very, very strong on Irulan, because it gives me access and it gives me spies. And Irulan is gonna be trashing from her hand often. So in order to have cards to draw into still, it's nice to actually have spies down. So if I see covert operation, I'll be more than happy to pick it up. However, I do think Maham is going to be very happy to pick up covert operation. Next round, what am I going to do? Next round, I'm going to go siege. If I do get to see tactics this round. If I don't see tactics this round, that's fine. Because next round, I also have the option of going to accept contract and picking up the Harvest 4 contract. And I can go to Haga Basin for a +0. And I can still pull off my Harvest 4 contract as long as I use my Signet Ring to trash a card from my hand. So that's huge. Secrets contract also is pretty good. Do I ever want to pick up one of these techs here? Suspensors could be worthy of being picked up. Dutiful service? Probably, right? Deliver supplies? Probably. Yeah, he's going to pick up... he's going to disconnect. Oh, were they saying something in the chat? Ah, Jesus, bro. Were they saying something in the chat? Maybe I should have paid attention to the chat. Jeez. All right, let's go configuration again. Did they say something in the chat before leaving? Oh, bruh. You okay, Dino? Have I crashed or it shows your turn? I think Dino might have chat off. I did have chat off. It shows it's your turn, by the way. Yeah, I guess he should just rejoin. I'm glad he did rejoin. Well, we figured that out. All right, well. Where'd he go? He went deliver supplies. Makes sense. Oh, is he gonna go tactics? Does he have double daggers? Oh no, he might go secrets. Well, he might go. Well, actually, he don't. I don't know. I would be happy to going to secrets. Well, if he doesn't have a dagger to trash, he might not go tactics. Why secrets? Oh, he does have a dagger to trash. He's gonna trash the dagger. What am I doing? I mean, I'd be happy to go secrets if I can and place in this combat. How many does he deploy? Puts in 3. He wants to trash 2 cards. Does he have a dagger in behind? I mean, depends on what Maham has. If Maham has diplomacy in hand, she's probably gonna go secrets, meaning I would probably just be happy with going either Imperial Basin or... Oh yeah, and this is gonna be a secrets play, so we are getting blocked from going to seek allies. Well, that sucks. But I guess the good thing is I could always go Assembly Hall and pick up an intrigue, right? Right? I mean, I could just go Assembly Hall and pick up the Intrigue, to be honest. And get 5 Persuasion. See what we find. Okay, this is not bad. Start of our coordination found. Retreats. Well, I don't have a dagger. I'm actually happy with getting 3rd in this combat anyway. So this is correct, I think. What are we gonna buy? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Persuasion to buy. He buys. What is this? He buys Covert Operation. Not really happy about that. 3 Persuasion to buy for. Well, I guess I'm happy with picking up the contract card, right? 5 Persuasion to buy in total. I'll pick up the contract card, to be honest, first. Oh, okay. Alright, that works. And we'll pick up the spy card. When we play 2nd in this combat, we can go High Council, or not High Council. We can go, like, Assembly Hall, pick up the contract. Or pick up Canny. I don't know. I mean, not being able to play my Seek Allies kind of sucks. The extra Persuasion would have been nice, because then I would have gotten my I would have gotten my Public Spectacle. Again, we could have had 2 Spectacle games back to back. Would have been nice. Did you consider earlier coordination? I thought about it, and then I was like, it's 1 card, and maybe having 5 Persuasion I might find something better. Like, cause the thing is, my other option was my 2nd action wasn't great. It was an Intrigue, right? It literally was an Intrigue. My thought process behind not go early revealing there was like, okay, my options here are either go get an Intrigue and set up for 5 Persuasion, so that in the case that somehow somebody reveals a better card for me, I'm in position to buy it. And in the case that I'm not in position to buy it, that's also okay, because I still get the ability to pick up like the contract card, right? Like either way, I'm pretty happy. I mean, I'm gonna go Assembly Hall here, right? It's Assembly Hall, Trash Dagger, go recon to whatever's open. I could go Haga Basin, to be honest. Haga Basin is not a bad option if I see it. Well, actually, if I see Haga Basin, I'm not gonna say no to it. But I don't know if I'm gonna see Haga Basin. Okay, counterattack, that's fine. We'll pick this up. We will pick up the Canny. We'll Trash Dagger from hand. And we're probably gonna win this combat now, which is huge. Does he go Haga Basin? He is gonna go Haga Basin. Okay, so John's gonna go Haga Basin. He's probably gonna go gather support by Canny, I would think. Puts in 2 troops, which makes sense. What do I want to do? I want to... Well, Che's obviously gonna go Secrets, right? No, he's gonna go Ringing. Where? Refinery? Why would he not play his Diplomacy? Oh, he had double Diplo. He had double Diplo last round, so he doesn't have a Diplomacy. Okay, so he's gonna go Eric Keen. Does he deploy in 3 in? He might deploy 3 in. Yeah, he's gonna deploy all 3 in here. No, he's gonna deploy in 1. Looks like maybe it might be 2. Might be 3. No? I mean, espionage from Mahayam probably. Maybe he have 2 daggers. No, he doesn't have 2 daggers. He only has 1 dagger. Okay, he's gonna go espionage. Makes sense. All right, so well, I'm gonna go refinery. I'm gonna get a lot of troops back. I'm gonna set up nicely here. I mean, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with just getting my spice down. Seems good. Next round, we also have a nice little combination with the contract synergy. So we can pull that off as well, which is nice. Coordination is a super card to skip a turn. Yeah, I would think that, but like look at what I ended up buying, right? Is like my thought process was coordination is a great card. Don't get me wrong, right? If it was like round 4, I might have considered buying. Actually no. There's really no reason where I would be like coordination is really good. I mean, what do you have? 2 daggers? You have 2 daggers? Okay, he has 2 daggers. Matuli has 2 daggers, meaning I have to go Spice Refinery, I have to deploy 1, and I have to deploy 2, and I have to win this combat. I mean, the combat winning is great for me, right? He's gonna go gather support, it seems. He's gonna buy Canny, looks like it. Or does he go Charismatic? No, he can't go Charismatic. He has to go Canny. Alright. Well, I also have my Seek Allies next round, don't I? I have my Seek Allies and I have my Diplomacy next round. It's gonna pick up disposal facility. Okay. Picks up Canny. He's on 6 strength. I'm on 6 strength. He's on 6 strength. Everybody's on 6 strength. Okay, so Che's just having a great game. I mean, this is insane. Public Spectacle, Bombast, and he bought. What did he buy last round? He bought Covert Operation into Spectacle, into Secrets. Oh my god, this is gonna be gross. All right, well, no worries. We can figure this out. You think it would make sense to skip an assembly hall action to go by coordination? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I would like, let's see, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards in a deck. I'd be more happy. I would be more than happy to pick up Shishakli or the Fremen card. Like any of the Fremen cards, I'm very happy with. Strike Fleet, fantastic. Guess who doesn't have enough persuasion to buy Strike Fleet? That's right, this guy. I'll pick up Shishakli though. Can't say no to that. Do I want to deploy in this combat? How many daggers do you have, man? How many daggers do you have? You have 1 dagger, right? Looks like you have 1 dagger. Yeah, you have 1 dagger. So like, I'm just guaranteed to win the combat here. Am I not? Yeah, I'll play it. Why not? It's 1 dagger. I get 1 troop back. Yeah, I think winning this combat is nice. I think next round what I'm gonna do is probably go accept contract, right? I'm gonna take the Harvest 3 contract. I'm gonna discard my card, and then I'm probably gonna like tactics or something. Nice, we win the combat. And we have, I mean, we can also play Special Mission next round to solidify my alliances. Oh, great. We didn't even find my access. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right. Well, I think this is going to be I think it's definitely dutiful service of all things. I think it's dutiful service and pick up the contract, right? And we pick up another commander. Probably going to be Hardy, I think, at this point. Might be Hardy. I mean, I also want to kind of draw a card, don't I? I kind of want to draw a card. Is he gonna go dutiful service, man? Is yellow about to go dutiful? I mean, that's if he goes dutiful, I'm okay too, because then I can just go accept contract and still be okay. Yeah. If he picks up, he's probably gonna take the refinery contract, right? Yeah. Oh, Spice Slow contract. Jeez. All right, give me that. Well, the Spice Slow contract is good for me, but the Harvest 3 contract is also really good for me. They're both really good for me, right? The Harvest 4 contract, actually, not the Harvest 3, the Harvest 4 contract. All right. Give me the banger. Actually, do I really care about it? I don't really, do I? I don't really care about picking up the. I might keep this for the other contract actually. And I might just discard a card for a spy, right? Yeah, I might just discard a card for a spy. And I keep this for the Spice Slow contract, and I get to go pick up 2 goated contracts, and I get to get all of my resources next round, which is huge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up the Harvest 3 contract first, and I'm probably gonna actually discard my dagger. Well, what if I discard my dagger? No, I kind of want to keep my Seek Allies, right? I want to play my Seek Allies to, I don't know. Refinery. He's gonna go High Council. Could have gotten Swordmaster. Is he telling me I'm getting? Is he telling me I could have gotten Swordmaster? How could I have gone Swordmaster? Or are you talking about him? I mean, I'm probably gonna get Swordmaster next round, right? Probably, right? I mean, somebody's gonna go Arakeen, and they're gonna give me the Solari, and the next round I can just go Imperial Basin. I can pull the Spy for 4, and we'll be okay. 2, 3 Persuasion. What is my next card? That is the question to ask. The question is, the next card is my Dune, the Desert Planet. Meaning I'm going to have 4 Persuasion to buy. Which, it does not matter, because there's not much I can buy with 4 Persuasion here. Okay, so he's going to go Swordmastering, which is huge, because, well, I wanted to go Swordmaster anyway. Well, is he going to go Fremkid? No, he's going to go Secrets here. Okay. He's going to go Secrets. He's going to start getting Swordmaster money. He's gonna draw some cards. Oh, refinery. Okay, nice. All right, well, that's 4 in. I will be more than happy to just go tactics and trash my other dagger, right? But I do need to pick up a green access, though, is the thing. Maybe I don't trash my other dagger. Maybe I keep my dagger. I can always just trash the dagger later on, right? Yeah, I can always just trash the dagger later on. Maybe I trash the Dune. I'm gonna trash the Dune. Unless I want to pick up a liaison or a. No, I kind of want to buy the. I want to buy. I want to get the access card, don't I? Yeah, I think the access card might be better for me. So I think I'm gonna get rid of my Dune. There is a planet actually first, but it's a yellow card at the end of the day. Maybe I get rid of Recon. No, I'm gonna get rid of my Dune. I think Dune is correct. We're gonna get rid of the tactics. We're gonna put in 1, 2. I mean, I think 1 is fine. We'll see. We'll see what Airman does. If Airman decides to put in more troops in the combat, I'll be more than happy to let him win the combat. If Airman goes High Council, I'll be more than happy to let him go High Council. Oh, he's gonna go High Council. Oh, wow. Okay. Huge news. We love to see it because now we are. I mean, we can pick up the Spices of the Contract, which is a point for me on reveal. I'm gonna actually buy the 3 Persuasion card because eventually when I do buy a Spice of Slow, this is gonna be super nice for me. Guild Envoy, that's gonna be super nice for me. Also, it's a Spacing Guild card, which also pairs nicely with my Delivery Logistics and my Arrakis Observer. So we might play a super heavy faction game yet again. It's a little bit difficult to do that because I only have 1 bump. I mean, I have 2 bumps in 3 rounds. Not great, to be honest, but Spice and Slow does help me get another bump, right? It's not the end of the world. In terms of other points, I think that's kind of it, right? I mean, we'll figure out how to end the game once we get near closer to like round 7, obviously. Dude, why is my freaking thing buffering so much? What the hell is this? Oh shoot. Ah, there we go. Okay. Puts in 3 at Arcane, and he gives me the Solari, which is huge because now I guarantee myself the Imperial Basin for the Harvest 3 to get my Swordmaster, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful time. We're going to get a nice little Suspensor suits. We're going to start spamming some intrigues. We might even go Sardaukar-ing, right? We get a lot of options to do a lot of things. We're going to have a great time in this game. We don't have 5 Persuasion, unfortunately. So we have 3 to buy. We'll pick up the Spices Low Contract, and we'll pick up this card, whatever it's called. Guild Envoy. So Matuli is going to get Strike Fleet. Are we winning another combat this game? I don't know. I don't think so. Ooh. Can I get a card that gets like an intrigue on reveal or something? That'd be nice. Oh, does he not have 5 Persuasion? Or does he not have 6? Oh, he has 5. Oh yeah, we've been over this. Oh, triple spies though. Jeez. Look at this guy. Triple spies. Wow, unreal. Okay, well, if you guys ever have any suggestions on what plays I should make, let me know in the comments, because that really, I mean, that helps me get better. It helps you guys also learn a little bit from each other. So, I think how I'm playing this game is probably correct as of right now. We should probably move his little commander skills to the side. There you go. All right. We get to pass in this combat. I mean, we were expecting to get 3rd in the combat. We didn't get 3rd. That's fine. Oh, he's gonna play it. Why does he want to get this match so badly? What does it even do for him? I mean, it's not even a match. It's just I guess a Fremen bump. Okay, sure. Does anybody have Revolt? No, Revolt is still on the row. Huh. All right. Okay, sure. I'm happy. I'm happy with getting 3rd or whatever in the combat, or 4th in the combat. Oh, I have a Dune that has a plan. That's guaranteed. Ah, nice. Okay. Well, Shake Shack, love to see it. No green, by the way. Don't love to see it. Well, that's okay because we can go Shake Shacking first. What are the odds I draw green? Pretty. It's a 2 and 6. Ugh. Let's go here. Let's trash my Dune, I think. Trash my Dune to draw. Green. No, there's no green! Bruh, you had one job, man. You literally had one job. Alright. Well, I can get some spice, I guess. And then do what with that spice, though? I don't have green access. I don't have a freaking Swordmaster. Alright, well, I guess it's gonna be... I guess it's gonna be this. I'm gonna recall the spy here for 2 spice. Put the spy back. Complete the contract. And yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's just fine. We're just not gonna get Swordmaster this round, which kind of sucks, but oh well. Okay, he's gonna buy Suspensor Suits. You gotta go with Shake Shack. Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I had to draw a card, right? I don't actually know where I'm going, to be honest. Am I going Dutiful Service just for another contract? What am I buying, though? What am I buying? 2, 3, 4 Persuasion to buy. It's not anything great. Do I go Sardaukar? Is there ever a world where I go Sardaukar for like Driven or something? Probably not. Right? There's no reason to. I need somebody to go to Arakeen. That'd be nice. I mean, going Espionage is also not a bad option. Going Espionage isn't bad. Also, maybe I might even pick up the Imperial Shock Trooper, given I have so much access to like Emperor and spacing and stuff. Don't have Swordmaster, which kind of sucks. No green. I mean, we have green next round though, which is nice. So we're guaranteed to see next round. Every time someone does something good, he calls it a block. Yeah, I. True. I guess he thinks it's gonna be a block from Mahayam. I don't even know if Mahayam has any cards that generate intrigues, to be honest. Let me quickly get rid of chat so that you guys can see my hand better. Okay. Well, not that my hand is any interesting. My hand isn't particularly interesting, but we'll see. All right, where do we want to go? We want to go Dutiful Service. We want to pick up the Driven, probably, I would say. Right? Let's go Drive. Let's drive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards in his deck. He's going to go Refinery. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good for me because that gives me Swordmaster. So, with that being said, I'm going to go Dutiful Service. I'm going to pick up the High Council contract. Am I ever going to go High Council? Probably. Right? Driven or Charismatic? Oh, we'll go Drive. We'll drive. Let's drive. And then we'll probably pick up the High Council contract. We might go High Council. We might not go High Council, right? It's like... It might happen, it might not happen. We're obviously gonna let Mahayam go to Swordmaster here, right? Meaning that means we're guaranteed to see Swordmaster next round. We do need to get a match though. Is the one like little issue that I'm currently facing is that we don't have a match. Is he gonna go Arakeen? Oh, he might go Siege actually. He might go Siege. Yeah, he's gonna go Siege. All right. Well, the question is how much does he deploy? Puts in 1. Puts in 2. How many daggers does he have? He has 1. Okay. I mean, I need to keep my spy on Swordmaster, so I can't even recall it, which is kind of annoying. But I think this is fine. I mean, you're probably going to go Swordmaster, right, Mahayam? You don't have anything better to do, unless you want to go High Council, which I'm also completely happy with you going High Council. This is probably going to be a Swordmaster. It's round 4. No, he's going to go High Council. Interesting. Okay. Well, I was hoping to, get something in this combat, but that's fine. We are gonna be okay with this. We're 4 spice. We will go pick up, for 4 persuasion. What are we gonna buy here? I think a Fremen card would be nice, right? Like a Pivotal Gambit can't be bad, at least to match with my Shishakli at some point. Or I could go Calculus of Power, which I don't really have an Emperor card to trash it with, so I'm gonna actually go for Pivotal here. Let's go Pivotal. We might win a combat at some point. And I want to be ready for the time when we win the combat. 8 persuasion to buy from Red here. I think Che's actually revealing for Bombast, and assuming he has 6 Persuasion, he's gonna get Swordmaster next round, unless he wants High Council, which I'm also happy with because I would get High Council anyway. I mean, to be fair, I could go High Council, right? I could go High Council. I could buy drones or something. Oh, not drones, sorry. I could buy Nav Chamber, get the bump up on Emperor, get another point. Sardaukar Coordination, another Sardaukar Coordination. Che is going to be loving his game. Okay, so if I was to take a look at this game and be like, who's really in the lead here? I would definitely say Red. Red is having a good game. We need to get a match at some point. Having the Arakian flag does help, though, to be honest. Like, that, having the Arakian flag is huge. But we need to kind of make use of that Arakian flag, and I'm not particularly doing that well right now. So that would be nice if I can actually start using my Arakian flag. Easy ceremony for, yeah. If I can use my Arakian flag a little bit more, can somebody go to start going to Arakian? The whole point of me winning that combat was to get the Arakian flag so people would give me Solari, but nobody's been giving me Solari. I would love a nice little Solari here. Yeah, 6 Persuasion from Bombast here. He's going to take the Swordmaster. So, that's fine with me. He's going to buy... Oh, he's going to buy Arrakis Revolt. Interesting. He's going to buy Revolt there. Alright, well, now I'm guaranteed to get Swordmaster, I guess. I would also love to go either... I want to win the next combat. Like, if it's a match for me, I definitely want to win it. And I'm going to have Swordmaster to be able to do it. I do have my ring, right? I do have my ring. Okay, so Revolt is kind of annoying because we need to make sure we're going to win a combat at some point. And we might pick up the Fremen Alliance on the way with, like, Pivotal Gambit and Shishakli. It seems yellow feeds you too much, giving you 3 plays in several combats. No, I didn't know. I didn't. I placed third. I placed third in this combat, but he had a diplomacy, so it made sense. This one I placed first. This one I didn't get anything, and I mean, I think I've only gotten third place in these 2 combats because I guess of yellow. But yellow, I mean, yellow's been playing it right. If I was in his position, I would have probably gone to Swordmaster instead of High Council. That's the only difference I would have made, because then you get to see exactly how many troops, how many swords I reveal, and then once you know how many swords I reveal, then you can go to Arakian or you can do something else, and then you know, be able to deploy so you can get more spice from the combat. That's the one thing I would maybe do different. But I think Red Yellow is probably playing this right. I mean, at least on the first combat. The first combat he definitely played it right. So now do I buy a Nav Chamber? Bro, the next combat isn't even a match for me, seriously? That sucks. Alright, well, let's go to... I don't even know where to go, to be honest. Oh, Strike Fleet is in the game. Okay, well, I wasn't going to win this combat anyways. Well, that makes it better. Huh. Anyways, if you guys are in this stream and you guys are enjoying what you guys see, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me, helps the channel, makes me make better content. So that you guys, and if you guys have any feedback on what content I should make regarding what videos you guys want, let me know in the comments as well, or in the live stream. That also really helps me, because then I get ideas on what people really want to see and what people really want to know, especially in Uprising and Bloodlines. With the release of DUNE Digital, I definitely am going to be playing a lot more DUNE Digital, and there's a lot of content I have lined up for DUNE Digital with the release for Uprising. So, like, you know, leader tier list for Uprising. There's a whole, like, strategy guides for base Uprising. I might do leader guides for base Uprising, just the leader guides themselves. I'm probably not going to invite, like, an expert on the channel to do leader guides with, because the experts I'm probably going to only save for the best version of the game, which is Uprising and Bloodlines. So I don't really want to use them on other things. Alright, so we're gonna... Is this a Swordmaster? Is this a Refinery? Arakian? What is he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna Siege Break the Wall? Oh, he wants the water to go with Deep Desert. I didn't even realize nobody's gotten Deep Desert yet. That's crazy. Well, that's fine. Is there a world where I can get a Spice Missile this round? I would love to get a Spice Missile, to be honest. Maybe that's too much to ask, though. Maybe it is too much to ask to get a Spice Missile. He's gonna go Dutiful Service, which is not really wasn't hoping. I was hoping he wouldn't do that, but that's fine. I don't know. He's just going to go start a card and just getting 2 intrigues and also swapping out some cards. Maybe see some better cards. I don't know. Yeah, maybe just go start a card, get 2 intrigues. You know, I mean, I don't want to buy the commander obviously because I want to get High Council, or Swordmaster, whatever's open. The other option is I could also just say over Swordmaster and go like either Dutiful Deliver Supplies or go to or Secrets. No, I mean Sardaukar gets me the troops, gets me the bump I need on Emperor, right? I'm not gonna say no to 2 intrigues. Shadow Alliance, backed by Cho'um, banger intrigue. Let's go. We love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. Because now what we can do is purchase a nice little Fierce. Because the wall is broken. And somebody has hooks. So that's nice. And we will discard this card. And we will draw 1 card. And we will draw 2 cards. Okay, found a diplomacy. That's good. That's good. That's good. I love a nice little diplomacy. Because now we also get Swordmaster money, right? I mean, we have backed by Chom, which is Swordmaster money. This is lovely. We love this game. I mean, this is beautiful. Exactly what we wanted. We got everything that we needed. And we're having a great time here. If you guys are having a great time, let me know. I appreciate all you guys for joining me so far. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get Swordmaster. We're probably gonna trash our dagger here and probably go either, I don't know. Fremkit? Fremkit seems fine. Depends on what Shay does, to be honest. Swordmaster High Council. He's gonna go Swordmaster. Okay, he's gonna go Swordmaster. Meaning I also have to go to Swordmaster. Well, I'm not have to. Probably will go Swordmaster. I'm probably gonna trash my dagger, to be honest, and probably pick up some sort of green, I would say. Fremkit? He's gonna go Secrets. Or is he gonna go Espionage? He's gonna go Espionage, it seems. Or Secrets, I don't know what. But I'm happy with going to whatever's open. Yeah, or it might be Tactics. No, he's gonna go Espionage. Okay, that's fine with me. He's gonna go Secrets. Okay, so I'm happy with going Espionage or going to, Assembly Hall, I guess. Let's go here. Oh, bruh. Let's go down here. Yeah, so now the next time we revisit High Council, we get our Swordmaster money. Or we get another intrigue, which is huge. 9 persuasion, he's gonna buy a Spice and Slow here. He's probably gonna trash the Spice and Slow instantly, right? I would think so. Do you prefer trashing with the ring rather than purchasing 1-costers? It depends. If there's another big card on the row that I want to purchase, then more often than not I would go pick up my Spectacle. Espionage? Or Secrets. It doesn't matter. He's probably gonna go with one of them. Sorry, going back to your question. If there's a big card on the road, like another 6-coster or something that I want, then I would actually prefer picking up the 1 persuasion card. Because what I can also do is, once I pick up that 1 persuasion card, I can use my ring to trash it later on. Because it's probably not a great card, right? So that's how I think about it. Occasionally, if I see like there's nothing really that good on the row, then I would probably just trash cards from my hand and then buy better cards so that instead of seeing my daggers, I see like Prepare the Ways, or I see like Coordination, or I see better cards, basically. That's the whole point, right? That's my take on it. Different players have different ideas. I know if you watch my Irulan God with this Holy Boss loves picking up the 1-costers. Let's see, what we find? We found a Recon. Okay, no worries. Recon is okay because we can just deploy in. We'll deploy the 1 troop in. We're literally ahead, right? Aren't we ahead? But he has Revolt in his hands. No, he doesn't have Revolt in his hands. He has a dagger though, I guess. Yeah, we'll throw the 1 troop in. Can't be that bad. At the end of the day, it's a spice. It's a commander. It's a spice. Sorry. Yeah. Having Shadow Alliance is huge too. Well, it's not that huge right now, but it can become huge eventually. Also, nobody's gone to Arakeen yet again. Can somebody go to Arakeen, please and thank you, man? Can I also get some points in this game? Because that also kind of is what I'm struggling with, if that's not too much to ask for. I think I'm gonna pick up the. Do I pick up the coordination here, or do I pick up the smuggler's point, or whatever it's called? I don't know. Am I going to Emperor again? Probably not. I'm happy just picking up this one instead, because I'm gonna have a lot of spice with my discard cards, right? Yeah, I'm happy with just going. I'm just happy with this. I'm happy with this actually, because I get the water, and next turn I can go like Haga Basin with my Emperor card or whatever it's called, and I'm probably gonna get a spice one slow. Yeah, like I have this with this. Let's see what we find. Convincing argument, not great. We could also pivotal gambit this combat if he highliner. Don't hate it, to be honest. Yeah, maybe highlinering isn't a bad idea. We are in position to highliner, to be fair, and this combat is a match for me. There's a lot of value I get from highlinering this combat and winning it, assuming I do find access to highliner, by the way. Because I know Che's probably gonna double worm this combat, which is kind of annoying. So definitely have to be on the lookout for his little problems. Huh. Seek allies. Is this secrets or espionage? Secrets. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Arakeen. What does Arakeen do for me? Actually, what did I buy last round? What did I buy last round? I said I wasn't gonna buy Imperial Shock Trooper. So what did I end up buying? I had 5 persuasion on reveal. What did I end up buying? Oh my god, I have to remember what did I buy last round? Jeez. I said I'm not gonna buy the Shock Trooper because there's a better card. Oh, I bought the Smuggler's card. Okay, I bought the Smuggler's card. Okay, but I don't have any green access is the issue. So, with that, I might go. I'm gonna force Che to go. I'm gonna force Che to go Deep Desert here. Wow. Ouch. Okay. We'll put in 1 for now, and we'll see what happens. I might actually be able to find a Spiceless for this round. It might not be out of the range. 4 Spice for repeat card. Yeah. I really personally like to trash the PTPs or Spiceless with the rings. I assume that's a prepare the way. And Spiceless. Yes, obviously, yes. Those are very nearly obvious trashes that I would recommend every player doing. All right, so we have 1 point now. Are we going to get a Spiceless this round? That is a question that is yet to be answered. We're going to force Che to go Deep Desert here, right? He might highline after going Deep Desert is a thing. But the thing is, we do have position on him. The research agent contract isn't bad either. I might go Siege and then Haga, but I kind of want to get a Spice and Slow is the thing, right? Like, getting a Spice and Slow is kind of huge at this point of the game. Yeah. I mean, Araka's Observer can also be a card that I want to play, but... Alright, I might actually just play my Shishakli and then trash itself. Is he going to worm this combat is the question. Is he going to worm this combat? It looks like he's worming it. Okay. Well. Don't know. Don't know what the right line is here. I mean, I definitely want to place in this combat, right? Siege, Haga. Getting a Spice Slow is great for me as well. I mean, I need to win the next combat. I don't know if I'm going to win the next combat. It's a little bit difficult. My commanders are okay. Is research station worth it? I was thinking about it. I might pick up the contract first before I go research station, but I probably will go research station if I don't find an access or anything. Because it is, again, it's at the end of the day it's another contract that I can complete and give myself opposite to privilege because I'm not gonna pull off shadow lines anytime soon, unless somehow Che takes the alliance, then he can. But other than that, I think we're okay here. I don't know. I mean, if what happens if I find like my Diplo or something? What I do with it? Tactics, okay. Five, six, seven, eight, nine. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go accept contract here. Are you considering getting Spice and Highlander? I was considering it, but then I realized like I might as well settle for the next round. I mean, to be fair, I could still try to win it. To be honest, like I can. I have a spy here. I mean, actually, I don't have a spy. I don't have a spy to recall, but we might be able to. Okay, this is not bad. It's not great either, but it's not bad. We'll pick up this. We will trash Shashakli, draw another card. Diplo, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if I go at research station, I have 9. And to be honest, research station is actually pretty good for me. Yeah, because then I get the spice of slow, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. What are the odds I had 9 persuasion here? Pretty low, right? Because assuming I have to discard a card. Yeah, if I have to discard a card, then I'm not seeing a spice slow. I play one action, Arrakis Observer, and then discard DL, Delivery Logistics, I assume, yeah. And then what? That's assuming you find your diplomacy and you could go highlinering? Maybe. I mean, the other option here is... Oh, is he highlinering? No, he's gonna go privilege. Okay, he's gonna go he wants Spice Must Flow. Alright, well... 2, 4, 5, 6. I don't have a spy, do I? I don't have a spy. Yeah, no spy. But research station is not a bad idea. But the only issue is I don't have enough persuasion to actually buy a Spice Must Slow. Because my next couple of cards are like Recon. Sorry, it's like Ring, Dune, Ring, Recon, and my Smuggler's Stopper, a Smuggler's Haven or whatever. So I actually don't even have the ability to pick up those cards. But I do need to get I know I need to get a Spice and Slow is the thing. Because next round I get the ability to go High Council. Huh. I just feel like I'm so far behind here. I mean, definitely am, though, is the thing. Like, winning this combat is so big for me. I mean, research station and I deploy what? 4 in? It's not great. But I do think I start with research station, though. Right? I definitely go research station. Unless I played this, to be honest. What does this do? This didn't help me, does it? Yeah, at least I get the spy down with this. Oh, I can't even discard a card, because if I discard a card, then I can't actually spice a slow. Ooh, ouch, that kind of hurts. So, maybe research station is a bait then. Maybe I don't go research station. Maybe I go deliver dutiful service or something instead, and pick up the accept contract or whatever. So I can set up for the deliver research station next round. No, but I need a spice of slow. The spice of slow is huge for me, right? Yeah, I might actually have to just get the spice of slow here. Because at least I can go high council next round. Yeah, we're gonna go research stationing. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have 9 persuasion. Are we gonna have to discard a card? We might have to discard a card, to be honest. If you have to discard a card, where is he gonna go? He's gonna play a spectacle, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna play a spectacle actually. So it doesn't even matter. Four, and then we can throw a commander in, I guess. Yeah, we'll throw a commander in. Worst case scenario, we get our troops back. Best case scenario, we win, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh, you're saying start as in yeah. That's I meant start as in like go research station right now, but I mean, Che might just Highlander, might go espionage. I mean, Che might do other things. I mean, I kind of want to win this combat, and if I don't win this combat, it's okay as well because I get the I get the Solari back to go like revisit High Council or something. So it's not the end of the world. My next card is Signet Ring, isn't it? Yeah, my next card is a Signet Ring. Okay, is he about to go in for the combat too? Jeez. Okay. Wow. I didn't. Okay, he's not going for it. Oh, but he's going. He's gonna stall, I guess. Okay, sure. We're gonna force Che to commit into this combat because that's my best option, right? I mean, if we can, oh, we have to discard a card. Okay, all right. So if we're having to discard a card, yeah, I figured. That's fine. We can just go. We can probably just discard our. What is he doing? Uh. I mean. Okay. I mean, we're gonna take his word for it. If we're gonna assume it's spectacle, right? Just for the benefit of the doubt, like, whatever. Uh, just take spectacle. Sure. Take spectacle. All right, whatever. I mean, it kind of hurts me that he does this, but like, it's like, all right. I mean, I assume he also has 3 swords behind, and he has more daggers behind as well. Like, it's kind of bad if this works out. If this doesn't work out for me, because next round, what I want to do, because he's gonna end up taking the Emperor Alliance, right? Yeah, he's gonna take the Emperor Alliance here with Spectacle, and he has Privilege Access as well. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of annoying here. 8 Persuasion. We'll take the 9. Get the Spice with Slow. All right, we have the Spice with Slow now. Again, a Spice with Slow for red as well, I guess. All right, so I mean, now it's gonna come down to, does he have a combat intrigue? He has 4 swords, so he's gonna tie me. So it doesn't even matter. He's gonna tie me. Jeez, I forgot of his. I forgot of a revolt. Oh, he's gonna trash it. He might trash Spectacle with it. I don't think he is gonna. But I'm glad we denied him the combat point though. That's not an Emperor card, is it? What? What? No. But yeah, but it's not an Emperor card. If you gotta take the swords, you have to take the Emperor spot. All right. Okay, he's gonna get rid of Public Spectacle. So again, we are in a pretty tough spot again. I mean, how are we winning any combat for the rest of the game? Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, Che gets this combat. He's on 7, right? Spices the next round 8, Emperor 9, 6. Oh, he's on 7. Yeah, Spices slow 8, Emperor 9. Yeah, I mean, it's bad because I don't even know if I'm gonna win this next combat. I'm probably not gonna win the next combat, but I do have to try to win it next combat at least. Yeah, it's just difficult. It's just like so hard here. Oh wow, okay, and he gets the Sardaukar contract as well. Jeez. Okay. Well, we are cooked here. Machinations. Well, we don't have worms, so that's good as well. We do get this though. This is nice. We do have this as an option. We can always go Emperor to pick up. We can go Emperor to pick up the bump. I don't know. You can't say no with 9. Yeah, it's true. Oh my god. Is it Emperor first for the intrigue, and then we go Dutiful Service or Deliver Supplies? We might go High Council, to be honest. We have this as for a point as well, to be honest. Alright, so he's gonna take the alliance, which is good. So no more dutiful for me. Meaning, I have to find something else to do. Oh, Sardaukar contract? Okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna go... Could go High Council for the point as well. Don't hate going High Council. But deliver for this point is just a straight up point that is kind of hard to say no to, because especially as round 7, like this is just so freaking hard. Yeah, I mean this is just so difficult to win this game here. I mean, I guess we have to hope that Red wins this game. Red wins this combat, but that doesn't really help, right? Because otherwise, if Red wins this combat, then I mean it's fine, I guess. Oh my god, this is just so difficult. Is there ever a world where I can go like is there a world where I can go like Haga Basin? Or do I go Siege first? I could go Siege and then Worming, maybe? Siege, Worming, and then still get the point. And it's a match for me. Am I winning this combat against Red here? I don't know. I mean, we have to give it a try, right? And that's my only hope here. Is that if I can win this combat, we got our bumps at least. But we're not going to be seeing Haga Basin here for sure, so it doesn't matter. Oh, well, no, we might see Deep Desert, though. We might see Deep Desert, actually. Yeah, we might see Deep Desert here. Hook, Water, Troop. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Do I want to trash anything? No, not really. And then I will throw a commander in, probably. Yeah, I think this is right. Because now we can go Deep Desert, still spawn worms, and max out the combat, and still get Pivotal Gambit off, I would think. Oh, wait, hold up. I don't get why it's 5. Yeah, it's not 5. Hold up. It's just 4. It's 4. Sorry. This is right. Okay, I mean, you still have 2 more commanders to deploy, or 1 more commander to deploy. So, we're always good there. I mean, winning this combat is so difficult, though. 1, 2, 3. I think this is right. I mean, I have to try to win the combat with... I try to win the combat with a Pivotal Gambit, right? And we have to try to take the Empire Alliance from Che, because we have a worm. Or whatever alliance is open, we have to take it. But he has Public Spectacle, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, he's gonna pick up the contract as well. To be fair, I could pick up the Spice Slow contract. Do I go double worm or single worm here? That's the question. Okay, do I go double worming or single worming? Ooh, that's a difficult choice. Okay, how many points can I score this round? If I take the Spacing Alliance, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Spice must flow 1. Yeah, so I'm gonna get 4 points there. Spice, and I'm not gonna get a Spice must flow, so that puts you to 8. And then I have the Beetle, and I have my Smuggler's Haven for 9. And then I have the endgame point for 10. But again, that's super difficult, and that's assuming everything goes right, which might not be the case. I do think I have to just go Deep Desert, right? I think I literally am just gonna have to go Deep Desert here. Or not Deep Desert, I think. But it's a worm, though. It's a worm. It's so hard to give up a worm here. Imagine I lose this combat on like 3 swords. That would be so freaking sad. Especially if he highliners. Like, whatever. If I lose it, I lose it, right? I'm gonna go Sandworming. I'm gonna go 1, 2, in. And then, yeah, we can always just deploy the last troop on reveal. Or on combat or whatever. And then we'll pick up the Smuggler's Haven point. Yeah, I think this is right. I mean, yeah, he might highliner. He might. Well, wait, why did he draw? Hold on, what? Why did he draw? Literally confused on why he drew, but that's okay. I mean, I'm just gonna go tactics, right? I'm literally just gonna go tactics, and I'm gonna take the bump there. I'm gonna take all of my alliances, and I'm gonna be happy. Okay, yeah, sure. Discard first. Okay, just discard or whatever. Yeah, just discard. Just discard, man. It's not that hard. Just discard. Yeah, just discard a card. It's not like that difficult. Just discard the card. I don't know what I'm gonna do here now. So it's like I can either go I could go research stationing, to be fair. I could go research stationing of all things. Yeah, maybe research stationing is a better option instead of going to tactics. Yeah, I think research station might be better because then I get 4 troops. I get I get 2 from research, 1 from the card. That puts me up to +6, commander 8, and then after I get the commander, I get uh commander plus 2 more from my garrison is 10. Sorry, plus 12. I'm on 36. Is that gonna be enough to beat red? I would think so, right? Um, I can always sorry, Jamaica. To get to your question, why no commander is because I don't need to throw the commander in. I can always do it on reveal, right? I mean, is he gonna highliner me? He doesn't have any troops to highliner me is the thing. So does he have strike fleet in his hands? He might have strike fleet in his hands. I mean, I have to research station here. That's my only hope here. I have to research station in order for me to win this combat. And I have to take the spacing alliance. I don't know. I mean, if Che gets an Emperor bump, right? He gets to 8. He gets a Spice and Slow, which is 9. Ugh, where's the 10th point though? Like Yellow's also not gonna have Sword Master next round. So Che's gonna win this combat. If Red fights me in this combat, Che's gonna take the next combat for free. Oh my god. All right, I think I have to research station here. I literally have to. I don't have a choice. Where do you strike fleet? He's gonna strike fleet to Arakin and deploy in what +3, +4. But it's not gonna be enough because I have research station with deploy. So we're gonna hope and pray that's gonna be enough. Okay, and that's fine, I guess. Fight next combat, green. Okay, I mean he lives to see another day, right? This way he gets it. It's not even breaking for mercy. Even if red highliners, he's not beating me. And even if he doesn't highliner, he's still not beating me because he can only go to strike fleet. Yeah, I mean, red is guaranteed to lose the next combat, or green is definitely guaranteed to lose the next combat if red keeps his troops. Um, I mean, if he wants to win the combat, sure, but then he just loses next round anyway, right? Like, He only has 4 troops, so he can only put in. Yeah, he literally can only max put in 4 troops, so he can't even like Highlander doesn't even help him. I think we have to go for the table talk here, right? I mean, yeah, Dino has 0 daggers. I mean, maybe. I have an intrigue behind. Don't know if that's gonna help. Um, I mean, do I tell him that if I could take the Emperor Alliance? I mean, I probably will take the Emperor Alliance, to be honest, right? I'll probably take the Emperor Alliance and I'll go 1-1 on the other 2. I mean, it is gonna be difficult because I do have I mean, I have to try, right? I have to try. Like, I have to try here. There's no other choice. Is he early revealing for a Spice Must Flow? Okay, well then just save for next combat, and then he gets enough spice to go spy droning as well. It's not, it's okay. Well, he's gonna. Oh, I mean, now he just wins next combat, right? Now Che just wins next combat. Yeah. I mean, I think this is a really big mistake on his part because now Che just wins next combat, and we can't do anything about it. Like, I don't get why like does he care? Does he want to get second in this combat? I mean, if he wants to get second in the game, then sure, right? He has no like I know he beats me in the combat. There's nothing I can do about it, right? I have to go for this line, and I have to hope that he has that he makes the rational decision that if he goes in all in on this combat, there's nobody to fight Che in the next combat. Meaning he just wins next combat for free. And if we're just letting him win the next combat for free, then what was the point of playing this game, right? Like, we're gonna go into round 7 with absolutely nothing. Or round 8 with nothing. I mean, we also had to hope that he didn't have Strike Fleet in his hands, but he had that and he had Highliner access, so whatever, right? GG's. All right. Well, to be fair, he can always retreat a troop on reveal. Do you have any recommendations for DUNE Imperium beginners? Beginners, yeah, absolutely. I would suggest. Let's see. Let me buy the card real quick. Oh, you can. Oh wait, you can retreat a commander. All right. I would suggest playing. If you're playing, are you talking about Imperium or are you talking about like Uprising? If you want to play Imperium, there's different strategies than Uprising. I would suggest. Um, I don't know. I don't get why he did this, by the way. Like this isn't like if he goes combat and he loses this combat, or sorry, if he goes combat and he wins this combat, then what? He gets to 9 points? I don't have one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I have one or not. Like I get to what, 9 points if I win this combat. He gets to 9 points if he wins this combat. But the next round, Che just goes research state. He just goes to siege next round, right? He just goes to siege and um breaks the wall, and then worms. Like it doesn't matter, right? The game is just handed to him. Um, I mean we couldn't have done that, right? You could have saved. If it's sorry, by review. If you are Oh, Desert Mouse, fantastic. Oh, perfect. Exactly the combat entries that we needed to win the next combat. All right. Yeah, there's just no there's like he All right, great. Well, I guess we can go High Council. Yeah. I think it actually made sense for him to wait until next combat because this combat is like objectively better for him because now I mean now Che just wins this combat. Who's gonna beat him? Who's gonna beat Che in this combat? Well, it's not me unless Red wins this combat. If Red wins this combat, then sure. But he used all his resources last round, and he's completely out of gas for this round. Like my entries aren't great to be honest, so whatever. I guess we're gonna go High Council, recall a spy, get a bump up on Benny. I mean, you have 3 faction bumps that are just sitting there, and we can't do anything about it because we don't have the ability to. He's gonna go Highliner. Oh my god, who would have seen that coming? Whoa, you went Highliner? Imagine. Don't. I guess it's High Council. Okay, ring found. Go here. We'll recall here. Complete both of these contracts. We'll probably pick up drones, I think, or invasion ships. I don't know. I mean, we could go invasion ships and look to like Highliner. Maybe Highliner, and then try to maybe win combat or something. That doesn't really help, is it? Yeah, I mean, it's cooked. At least spy drones gets me a spice and slow. Might be useful. Maybe. How is he winning combat with no commanders 30 sword? Exactly. That's what I was saying. I'm like saying he has no. Are you talking about red, right? Green, right? Green has no commanders in the combat. Like green has no commanders. He can't. He objectively cannot beat red because red just maxes out more strength than green does. Like it just doesn't work. Like unless you're saying like his one intrigues are he finds strike fleet and then he just goes again for the combat. I guess he might win this combat. Who knows? I mean, if he wins this combat, then fair enough. But according to Che, he's not winning this combat, which is very very annoying for me. I mean, Highlander doesn't even do anything for me is the thing. So I guess I have to go espionage, right? Because my intrigues are beautiful, right? I have three endgames in my intrigues, but I qualify for literally none, and I would qualify typically for more than none. I would have what? I would qualify for secure spice trade. I would qualify for both matches. I would qualify for grasp for Arrakis. I would qualify for I guess Shadow I don't qualify for both. Yeah, both matches, grasp for Arrakis, whatever. Yeah, I think Red did make a mistake there. I think Red had to go for the round 8 finish because if he wins this combat, then Che doesn't win the combat and Red's in a better spot. But I guess only time will tell how big of a mistake that was, or if it was a mistake at all. I mean, is part of it that I'm salty? Absolutely. Like, I mean, that was my only chance of getting into this game, right? Is because if I score all 4 points, right, I take the Emperor Alliance from Che, meaning he has to force himself to either give up the combat or take the alliance, right? He has to do one or the other. He can't do both, and have Shadow Alliance. So I'm very happy with that. I get the Emperor Alliance. I get the spacing. I get all three. Puts me up to 8 points. I have an endgame of Spice and Slow 9. I get the Emperor Alliance. Sorry, the Alliance is 10. So I would have 10 points in my hands, but it doesn't work because, well, I think I made the right play there. I had to hope and pray that Red would not go for the combat. But yeah, he's showing 11 versus it doesn't matter. I mean, 11 strength is never enough against what Green is showing. What he wins this combat with a worm, I would assume. So I think I just go espionage, right? Just go espionage here. Uh, is there any way I can get a spy down? I mean, nobody can go Eric Keen, right? Yeah, no one's gonna go Eric Keen either. I'm just gonna go espionage then, and just take my like 4th place in this game. Probably. There's no way I can get 3rd even, right? Okay, there's 1. There's 2, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do have it. Oh, but I have to discard a card. Oh, fantastic. Oh my lord. And my next 2 cards are not great and terrible. Because my next 2 cards are Diplomacy and a 1 Persuasion. So I'm not seeing a Spice Slow anyways. Is there a way for me to get a Spice somehow? No, right? There's no Spice. Yeah, there's no way for me to get a Spice. Alright, well, I guess I have to... Oh, there's a Spice. Oh, I can do this. Oh. Shipping? No, shipping doesn't do anything. Shipping does the same thing that the other thing would. All right, well, I think I just go for this, right? And I draw 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I have this. Oh my god, I totally missed that. Dang. All right, let me just trash the Spice and Slow. Oh, I got a Spice. I'm gonna put the Spice. I'm gonna put the Spy. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Probably here or something. Yeah. All right. Imperium Night stream, into Uprising stream mass. Yeah, and then you have High Council. I don't think I'm getting. I was not getting a Spice Whistle because I have to discard a card, right? So I'd have to only have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And I forgot that I bought this Mercantile Affairs. So what is this? Oh, he's gonna go for the alliance. He's going for the wrong alliance. Why would you not go? I guess he has. I guess he has secrets. So I guess he has intrigues there. All right. So I guess it's fine. What am I doing? I mean, what could I have done there? I could have. I guess my only option was to somehow go to what was to discard a 1 persuasion card, and then go high count, and then go deliver supplies with this, and then get the point that way. I mean, I'm on 8 points. Like whatever, right? It doesn't matter. I guess if I'm gonna be on 8 points, I might as well at least get an intrigue at. I might as well get 2 intrigues at Sardaukar. Might give me a better option. Yeah, I mean, we have to hope that that red wins this combat. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I don't really care who wins this combat, but because if green wins this combat, right, then he gets what 1, 2. He gets 2 points from the combat regularly, 3 from the combat regularly, and then a match. So he's on 13. Yeah. I saw the alliance line. What's alliance line? The Emperor alliance, I guess. Okay. We're gonna go Sardaukar, I guess. 2, 4, 6, 79. Yeah, we might have to get 2 intrigues. Oh, change allegiances. Oh, we found nothing. Love to see it. Well, to be fair, it's not that bad because it is another point. Huh? It is a point. Huh? Nice. We did find a point. Nine persuasion. So he's on 11 now. I guess we have to hope that he has a combat intrigue because unless you find his revolt again, then I don't know. 5 to buy. 13 here. Immortality stream tonight. I might. I don't really have anything going on. I might as well do the immortality stream. If you guys really want, I'll probably do it. And then we have the Coliseum stream tomorrow to do all the draws. Pretty sad game today. I mean, we had a great game in the morning, or the first game. I think I won that one pretty easily, and the second game was just so difficult to win. This game, I mean, my only chance of winning this game was if I won the last combat, and with Red drawing both Strike Fleet and his diplomacy, I can't do it, right? I mean, he knew exactly how many swords I was holding, and I didn't have any of these swords last round. So we're gonna get our spice and slow. I have 10 persuasion. Where's my 10th? I don't even know where I got my 10th from. Whatever. Oh, whatever. Let me just play this for the spice. Let me play a change for the down up. Give me another intrigue. I don't know what intrigue I want. Just like an endgame would be fine. Bro, what is this BS? Alright, whatever. And then I guess I'll take this for the Solari on spacing, I guess. Yeah, I mean, 9 points, a valiant effort. You know. Okay, what is this? Plus 7? 5, 7, plus 7? Okay, I mean, it's gonna come down to what Shay has here. Looks like he has 3, 6. So they're tying? Tying? Wow. Jeez. He had 9 swords bind. Okay. Well, I mean, I tried my best. The fact that I actually got all my faction bumps is kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting to get all my faction bumps. I think Yeah, I was like, it's a nice top deck, but it doesn't do anything. Like, I was already gonna get that point anyway. So instead of ending on, oh, I still get fourth either way, right? Yeah. Uh, I could have taken last round. How many intrigues did I even find this round? I found so many intrigues this round, right? I found one, two, three. Oh no, I found two intrigues last round. But it wasn't close. Like I needed to make sure that I needed to make sure I have a combat intrigue for that round. Not getting a match as well kind of sucks. Um, remove both intrigues. What? Troops would never. What does that mean? I don't know. I think I have to. I love the uprising. Yeah, absolutely. Like I understand, Alberto. Don't worry. Like we'll probably get more Ixen Immortality. Probably we might do an Ixen Immortality stream later tonight. But we're gonna have a lot more uprising content when it comes out. Um, the troops would never cut it. I knew I knew that going in. Well, I mean, I could have. I guess. I mean, I could have taken the. I could have taken the alliance. Okay. I mean, sure. I guess he had some end games as well. He had a nice end game. GG's. Yeah, that's fair. Whatever. If he came close, he came close. I think if he lets me win the combat, I take the Empire Alliance from Che. Like I take the Emperor Alliance from Che, and then he gets all these combat intrigues. And like the one time I want the combat intrigues, I don't have them. Uh, like I lost this combat, which is kind of annoying, and then I lost this combat. Like I just could not get a match for the end of me. Two tried to go for two matches, didn't get. Tried to go for one match, didn't get either of them, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have highlighted if I actually found the spice to do it, but then he ended up having a combat intrigue, and he had like Arrakis Revolt, so that was very very annoying. Public Spectacle as well. I literally could have taken the Emperor Alliance. Maybe I should have told Red that I could have taken the Emperor Alliance. Maybe he would have listened, because once we know that red green trashes Public Spectacle, he can't take the Emperor Alliance back, so he just goes down a point. And then if red contests the combat on round 8, then red wins the game, right? Like it's not, and then it's not even close. Is Gurney Uprising? Gurney S? No, Gurney is B tier. The S tiers in Uprising Bloodlines are Staban, Tessia, mainly. Hasimir would be up there. I mean, if you throw Beast in there, it would be good. But if you're asking strictly for Uprising plus Bloodlines leaders only, I would say Staban is one. Who's second? I don't know. Coda's pretty good. I would say Coda having having that fourth tech option is always nice. Um, Tessia is, I mean, not Tessia. Hasimir, but it's mainly the three big ones. It's like Staban, Coda, and Saban, Koda, and who's the fourth? Who's the third? Hasimir. Those are the three biggest. Those are the three like tanks of Uprising Bloodlines. They're trying to convince Red that just doesn't make any sense because they don't win. Yeah, they do, because you don't. Okay, look at it, right? they do win the game if you if they win the round 8 combat. Yeah, they do win the game if they win round 8 combat, because you don't win the round 8 combat, right? You don't win the round 8 combat, meaning you only get to max maybe 10 points, right? And I'm taking your Emperor Alliance, so you're not even getting to you're not even getting to 10. I might get to 10, and then in that case, Red might, beat me on endgames, right? That might be the case, right? Is it because I would end up getting the Emperor Alliance for 1, I would get both of these faction points, and this round I would get a Spice of Slow, right? And I would score my four spice for a point, whatever this card is, right? And I would have an endgame point. So I would be at like around maybe 11 points. And I would have to hope that Red would go for the Highliner play into whatever. Highliner play into Sardaukar or whatever, Highliner play into Arakeen, deploy everything, and maybe have some sort of combat intrigues behind to take you down. And that was gonna be like that was the plan. It just didn't work because, he ended up having to go for he ended up going for the Spacing Alliance instead with the Pivotal Gambit. And my only option was like the only way I would have won the game is if I played Pivotal Gambit there to take your Emperor Alliance, to take the Spacing Friendship, to take the Benny Friendship, get a Spice to slow this round, score my 4 Spice for a point, and have an endgame point, right? Like that would have been 12 points for me. But then again, like that's it goes to show you, right? Like one combat changes everything, right? If that combat goes my way, I might win the game. I might win the game, right? There's no saying I wouldn't win the game, right? Because I'll take the Emperor Alliance from Che and I have Shadow Alliance behind. The only intrigue I was holding for the longest time was Shadow Alliance. So I would get the Emperor Alliance from Che. I would get a Spy down, which would basically guarantee me my Spice was slow. And then yeah, we would go from there. So like that single combat of round 7, between winning and losing, maybe changed my position from getting first in the game to last. Because in the case that somehow Red doesn't even win the combat and deploys everything, and Che wins the combat this round, I would still beat him because I would take the Emperor Alliance again. Like I would be at 12 with I would be at 12. He would probably be at 12, and it would come down to Spice tiebreaks, I guess. And I mean, with my Spy, I wouldn't have to go to these faction spaces, meaning I'd probably get to deploy a troop in the combat or something, and probably place in the combat. So yeah, that literally that singular combat changed everything. That's why the rank system is built the way it is, right? Because one combat changes everything. You get one bad combat that doesn't go your way, you're out of it. You get one good combat that does go your way, you're in first. So the rank system rewarding players for playing for first and second, third, and fourth all being ranked equally or losing the same amount of elo, I think is the best format for Uprising, because you don't like when you make like super risky plays that have to go one way or the other. Like it's like you win the combat or it's like you win the combat, you're in a great spot. You lose the combat, you're in a terrible spot, right? The rank system makes sure that for these plays of trying to make a play for first, you are rewarded and you lose less for not being ballsy, I guess. Anyways, with that, we will call it there. Unfortunate stream there. We ended up winning a game and then getting fourth. So the average placement there is what, 4 or 5 at 2.5 ish. So typically getting closer to like third and stuff. So not a great stream today. We might be back for some Ixen Immortality tonight. And we will see you guys then. And obviously we'll be back for the Coliseum draft stream tomorrow. We might play a game tomorrow of Uprising just to, after the draft happens, just so players, kind of get a feel for the Coliseum, the mod. The mod is completely different, by the way. The mod is different from the regular mod that I'm playing, that is currently used in the rank system. But anyways, with that, thank you guys for joining me. We will catch you guys maybe later tonight or tomorrow, and definitely tomorrow for the Uprising stream. How is that? How it works? I don't think it makes much sense. Sorry. Oh, answer this question, Alberto. Are you talking about the rank system? In rank system in Uprising, we're like our system is first gains the amount of elo that second, third, and fourth lose, but second, third, and fourth lose the exact same amount of elo. The only way, like, when I say same amount of elo, I mean like based on their skill level. Like if 4 players of 1500 elo all played a game, first place would gain 24 elo, second would lose 8, third would lose 8, fourth would lose 8. if it's like a 1800 elo winning 1800 elo, and the other guy's like 1400 elo, and the 1800 elo wins, the 1400 elos they might lose like 2 elo, 1 elo, 3 elo, and then the 1800 will probably gain like 6 8 elo, right? Doesn't matter. But Alberto, I don't know if you're familiar with Uprising, but once you start playing Uprising on digital or even on tabletop simulator, and you like get used to Uprising, you'll understand like how big of a difference one combat makes, and how much you'll see players more often than not end up going to end up losing the game on like one combat reward, and that was their only chance of getting first. Like if they don't make that play and don't get for first and don't aim for first, then they're guaranteed to lose and they would just get last, right? So our elo system makes sure that the people who make that play to try to aim for getting first in the game aren't punished. Are you participating? Am I participating? Yes, I am participating. I believe Jamak, you're participating. Shrieker is also participating. There's some other people who are in the chat. Fuddy's in here. Sneaker is playing. So definitely some very big names who are going to be playing in the stream tomorrow, or in the tournament. We'll try to upload the games as quick as possible once I record them. Obviously for content purposes, but obviously we'll also have our uprising and stuff that's coming. Yeah, exactly. Why would you punish equally a risky play that has 5% choice versus a play that safely gets you points? Because a safe play in Uprising never wins a game. You will almost never, like, the exception was last game. My last game, I played super safe, and I went for faction heavy game, and nobody else had the ability to play for factions, right? So I ended up winning a game without winning a single combat. That game happens one in maybe 20 to 30 games, right? Winning a combat is super crucial to the game of Uprising. Typically, winning a tier 3 combat in specifically, you need to win that tier 3 combat in order to win a game of Uprising. We don't want to give players the incentive that, oh my god, if you get second in this game by playing some BS line of going spice and slow heavy and just getting your factions and scoring like 9 points while letting one of the players at the table hammer down every single combat for the rest of the game and get to like 14 points, you should not be rewarded for making that play. You should be punished for that play. You should be punished equally as much as the other players did for trying to stop the player who was in the lead from winning. At least that's how I think about it. It's like, because when we originally, Alberto, we did have the elo system. We did have the elo system that first and second gained elo against third and fourth. But then the more we started playing with it, the more we realized in Uprising that players were playing a super passive game and not trying to get first. They just were not trying to get first. And it was just a big issue in the community. And people started complaining that, like, I don't want to play a game where it's like, I know if my opponents are going to make the conscious decision to like step aside and let one person win the game, then it doesn't matter. Like, I might as well just not play the game, right? There are specifically some players in the community who actively play for second place, right? Like, I know I've played with these people multiple times, and I'm just like, they just don't play the strategy that wins a game. They play a strategy that is super safe, which isn't the winning strategy, and it really annoys me. Anyways, but your logic assumes that the premise that only first place matters. It does. It literally does. Only first place matters. In Uprising, if you're not first, you are last. Only one winner comes out of Uprising. Even in DUNE Imperium, I guess in DUNE Imperium, you can be like, oh, if you're end games or whatever, Spice is slow. Sure, you can be like second place also matters because some of the intrigues that people hold are super high variance, right? Like, it's like, oh, somebody gets plans within plans, you get 2 points. So in the case that you get out intrigued on endgame by like a plans for one person scoring 2 points, then sure, you should be rewarded for still getting second place in the game. But in Uprising, there's only 1 point endgames. You can't ever score more than 1 point from an endgame. You can score 2 points in one intrigue, which is strategic stockpiling, which is an extremely expensive intrigue to pull off, by the way, and has a lot of conditions. And that 5 spice and 3 water that you would spend on pulling off strategic stockpiling is the same amount of resources you might have to spend in order to win a tier 3 combat, which also gets you the same amount of 2 points. So that's why up in X and Immortality, you could argue that like second place matters as well. But in Uprising, if you're not first, you like if you're not first, you are last is the saying that I like. It's just like you have to aim to try to get first in the game. That's why also in my tournament, right? I've tried to make sure that first place is extremely rewarded. Getting in the Coliseum tournament, and that's what I'm gonna do for all my tournaments, by the way. If you win, you get 6 points. If you get second, it's 3 points. So, and then third is 2 points, and fourth is 1 point. So obviously, second, third, and fourth are still rewarded in a way, like in for their position. But you winning one game and getting fourth in the second game is better than you getting 2 seconds. That's ideally what I want to incentivize. Hopefully that made sense. Obviously I can clarify more if you want, but in Uprising, the reason why only being first matters is because you have to win a tier 3 combat under most circumstances to win a game. And if you don't win the game, then you just then you deserve to lose equally as much as the other players who did attempt to try to win the game. I think you can boil down to what Dan is saying is to playstyle that brings about first place or second place is very different. Yeah, that would I guess be like one of the easiest ways to put it is when you give incentive to people for playing for second place, people start playing for second place more, and then it becomes like a strategy in a way, and we don't want to incentivize that strategy. Wait, but your own elo system in your tournament believes what you just said. Second and third not treated the same. Well, from a tournament, okay, look at it from a tournament perspective, right? Imagine a game where it's like first gets 6 points and then second, third, and fourth all get like 2 points each. Like realistically in a tournament that doesn't even make any sense. And I'm not saying that in my tournament people aren't going to play for second. I agree. As a matter of fact, I literally the video that I posted on like what was that 2 days on a Thursday, the Mr. Beast tournament game of me, RL, Zest, and who was that, Max. It was a tournament format. It was 6 points for first, 3 for second. I knew at one point that there was no way I was getting first. So I knew that I had to play for my best position, which was second, and that was going to get me the most amount of points. So yes, I agree that in a tournament format, it's you are incentivized to get second place, but I'm trying to decrease the incentive as much as possible. That's why I'm incentivizing players to play for first, but since you get 6 points versus second, you only get 3. So getting a first and a fourth is better and a better representation of your skill than getting a second and a second. That you're incentivizing different playstyles, and I know I am. I like Alberto. I know I'm incentivizing different playstyles because I have used that specific playing for second playstyle in tournaments, like in Uprising, right? I've mentioned winning a tier 3 combat is super crucial. But some games, I just know that based on the cards that I bought, that me winning a tier 3 combat is just not going to be an option for me. Like, it's going to be extremely difficult unless I get very lucky with, like, heavy combat intrigues. And even if that happens, I still might not win the combat, right? I understand that, and I have to hope that my play of trying to maybe play into, like, a Spice Whistle strategy might be better. And I have to hope that the person who wins a tier 3 combat doesn't win the game or can't end the game on like 10 points so that I can get like 10 or 11 points at an end game and win the game. Doesn't that make the little sense because you want people practice the playstyle they'll play in the tournaments? Right, but like, yes, I agree that tournaments do represent the top tier of gameplay, but you also want to, like, in my tournament too, like I'm saying I know that there is going to be a playstyle where people are going to play for second because second place is getting rewarded more than third or fourth, right? But I'm trying to also say that playing for first is going to reward you way more. That's why first is 6 3 2 1 instead of the typical 5 3 2 1, because if you get first and fourth, you get 6 points, which is the same as getting second and second. So, as a matter of fact, in the previous Mr. Beast Invitational, what happened is that if you got second throughout all of your games, you were not in the top 8 finish. You did not finish in the top 8 because again, you were not incentivized to score the most amount of points. because I think it was the same format, 6-3-2-1 and 5-game group stage. So if you scored 3 points every game, you got 15 points. The top 8 finish cutoff was 18. So you really had to win a game in order to make it a top 8, which is exactly what I'm incentivizing. There's 4 group stage games, right? If you realistically, I want to say, like, if you win 2 games and you get third in one game, right? If you get 2 fourths and 2 firsts, you have a better chance of making the playoffs than somebody who got seconds all out. If you win 4 games and got second, you get 12 points. Versus getting first, fourth, you get, what is that? You get first 12, 14, which is a better score. Honestly, you bring a valid point tournament, maybe reward, say, like, second and third the same. I mean, well, how would that work, right? It would be 6-2-2-1 or something? Are you saying 6-2-2-1? Because then you really, really make it, like, hard for players to... Yeah, but then you really make it harder for players to, like, go on without winning a game. Because sometimes I know, sometimes I just look at the game and I'm like, it's just difficult for me to win a game. Like, I also understand that sometimes players just have a really good run of either intrigues or either cards, and they just dominate the game, and other players just objectively cannot play for first because it's impossible for them. So I also want to make sure that they still have the ability to maximize their position in those games. Obviously, those games are extremely rare. Like, those games happen maybe 1 in, like, 30 times, right? Maybe a little bit less than 30, maybe like 1 in 20 or something. But it's still it's very uncommon that happens. But in the case that it does happen, I want to make sure that people are incentivized to still trying to get, like, at least second, and they are rewarded for that kind of game. What's the elo system? What if changing it to elo system to 6-3-2-1? I don't know. I mean, the thing is, we originally had that. We literally had that. We originally had 6-3-2-1, and we came up with the same issue, right? Players just weren't playing for first. Also, Alberto, the thing is, like, you change the meta completely, by the way, when you make it 6, you make it like +4, +3, -1, -1, -1, versus +4, +2, -2, -4. Because people who have been told that they can only win by playing for first, they have to find a strategy to play for first, right? Versus in second, they can just stick to their, like, regular, like, turtle game style gameplay, where they just go, I'm just gonna end up trying to get second in the game because I'm getting rewarded. I'm getting 2 elo points for getting second in this game, and as long as I just keep getting second throughout all of my games, I'm still gonna be netting positive elo, which is bad. You want players to play for first, and also when you make players play for first, they learn, they understand how to play for first. So you increase the skill level of the whole of the community as a whole. Because if players are told you don't win elo for second place, then you're forced to play for first. Meaning you have to make riskier plays. You have to understand the core concept of Uprising, which is, combats, while also like understanding when to get spice of slows and balancing all of that. So you as a player, when you understand how to get first and you start actually getting first, you become better. And your elo reflects you getting better. Versus, as a player, if you consistently get second, you are not improving. You are just getting second. You are not improving. So your elo going up is not a good reflection of you as a player. That's my perspective, though. The thing with is, unlike tournaments, no one is moving on, and you can play unlimited games. Yeah, that's also true. Is the sample size of playing playing unlimited games in the rank system is that if you incentivize players to play for second, then they can just keep spamming second and still gain elo. Again, what I was saying. But the problem is you keep assuming that only first matters. In fact, you may be incentivizing bad plays, risky plays to get first. You're making unoptimal plays. No, you aren't making suboptimal plays, because in order to play for first, the game. I hope Alvaro, this makes sense. You making that one choice on round 7 is not the reason why you lost the game. That choice was kind of forced upon you. Even if you knew that choice that you're making had a 5% chance of success rate, everything that you played from round 1 to that point is what built up to you making that decision, right? Like in this position, right? Me, let's take a look at this game that I just played, right? I was forced to play into that pivotal gambit line because I knew that I was super far behind my faction track. I knew I had to get a match, and I wasn't able to do that in the previous combats. Everything that I tried to do, I was unable to accomplish, and I had to make that risky play. Of course, if you say like, oh, I didn't uh like I don't know how to put this. If I had gotten all my faction bumps, right, and I had played a line which would have gotten me Swordmaster on the round which I was supposed to get Swordmaster, which was to be round 4. If I had gotten Swordmaster on that round and I had drawn access, then this game might have been different, right? I might have had one more faction bump. I might have played this game differently. I would have had maybe more resources so that I can dominate the combat more. All of that started because of the fact that I trashed my dagger on like round 2. And if I didn't trash that dagger, then I get Swordmaster, meaning I get resources. Like everything builds up. Like me making that choice to trash Pivotal Gambit on round 7 and then trying to play like a diplomatic game on round 7 against Red built up from my first decision on round 2 of trashing that dagger from hand using my Signet Ring, right? At least that's how I think about it. Is that every play that you made built up to you making that choice, and in a place where you have to play for first, that choice was already made for you way long ago. Let's take this hypothetical. A risky play improves your chance to get first 1%, but increases your chance to get fourth 99%. No one studying game theory would say that is optimal. Yeah, true. But also, like, if you, I don't even know how to explain this as like a hypothetical. Like, okay, if you make this, if you increase the chance of getting first, but you know you're gonna get fourth, even if you try to make that, if you try to actively play for first, right, and you end up getting fourth, that's just unlucky. Like that is unlucky, right? Because even if that 1% would be unlucky in a way, right? Is that you had a chance to get for first and you didn't get it because you got unlucky. That 1% chance didn't hit. I don't know how to explain this more, but like, let's see if Shrikar has a better idea for what to say about this, because like the play for first really changes how you think about the game. Like if you play for first versus knowing that you always have the option of getting second, completely changes how you might make some decisions. That is why you're wrong. A hypothetical tests your logic. I'm not saying it will happen, but the hypothetical disproves your assumption that only getting first is the optimal play. Well, sorry. Getting first, we're not saying getting first is the optimal play. We're saying you shouldn't be rewarded if you aren't playing for first. Like, I don't want to sit across the table from 3 other players and know that one of those players, because of his like original existing play style or whatever, is gonna play for second because he's kind of already tuned for that brain. I want everyone at the table to understand that if you don't get first, you get last, and you change, and the way you approach the game completely changes. You might make some decisions to block other players so that that other player does not get first, so that if you have the chance of getting first, you take that chance. One quick explanation I'll give is like this, okay? Imagine you have the question mark endgame, right? This happened to me in a game, but what this was a situation, right? I was in a position to end the game. I hit 10 points, but the issue is I know that at that table, if I don't get first, I cannot win the game, right? So I was at 10 points, but the table said collectively that if this player wins the combat on round 7, and we collectively agree to let this player win the combat on round 7, and that player does win the combat on round 7, then that player would end up beating me on Spice tiebreaks because he would also be at 10 points. But he would only be at 10 points on end games, meaning he would not end the game. So the table agreed that it was best to let that player try to win the combat and have that endgame match so that I am not incentivized to end the game. Does that make sense? Because I know only first moves on. So I ended up not ending the game because I knew that if I end the game, then I lose. So I had to go one more round and try to win the game on the next round instead. And it changed my game, and it changed my game completely. Because only first place moved on. You keep reading the same thing. I understand every preface of the start. I disagree with the conclusion. I think 6-3-2-1 is a good balance, or even 8-3-2-1, or even 10-3-2-1. The point is, anything is better than second, and treating second as the same as last. Yeah. I mean, but like then if you do 10-3-2-1, then also the math like doesn't work out, because you want the first place to gain as much as the other players lost. That's why 6-3-2-1 would be like the best. 10-3-2-1 or 8-3-2-1 doesn't really make a sense. I guess you could do like 8, but then if you say second is half, I guess you go like 8-4-2-2 or something. You could go 8-4-2-2, but then that's also referring back to like 4-2-2-1. Doing 10-3-2-1 is basically saying first gets everything, second choice to being the same really puts that point through. Yeah, I mean I agree. I would say Shrieker's probably right. Like 10-3-2-1, sure. I mean, in a tournament setting, we could try it. We could, in a future tournament, we could try 10-3-2-1 or 8-3-2-1 and see if players really play for first, right? Maybe that changes things. Maybe that doesn't change things, right? I'd be curious on how that would work out and how would that change games, because obviously 6-3-2-1 kind of does sort of like semi incentivize players to play for second, but well, I mean, we might do a tournament where it's 10-3-2-1 or even 8-3-2-1 and see how that changes things. Right. I know. I completely understand, Alberto. Like, I understand the perspective you're coming from, but in a rank system where second place is even mildly incentivized to win, to especially with an unlimited amount of games, right? In a tournament setting, it's different because it's a limited amount of games, right? You only have 4 games, so in those 4 games, if you don't perform your best, you're not going to move on. So even second place is like better. But in an unlimited amount of games, right? Players who just play more games will end up winning, like will end up progressing Elo. Unless you're saying, okay, Alberto, the other way you could say it is that second loses less compared to fourth. I don't hate that. Maybe you go, so instead of saying like, you go 6, -3, -2, -1, instead of doing like the 3, -1, -1, -1, where second, third, and fourth are the same. Maybe that could be an option as well, where second is still losing Elo to first, but he's just not losing as much Elo to third and fourth, right? Sure, that might be an argument for that might be a good play style, right? For a ranked Elo system where it's where it's +6, -3, -2, -1 instead of 3, -1, -1. I understand incentivized playing for first probably does make for a more fun experience. Yeah, absolutely. It not only doesn't make for a more fun experience, but it also helps the players improve their skill. Like if you play in our community, over time you will objectively get better, because in our community you've been told that getting second does not mean anything, right? You lose the same as you would get fourth. So you might as well make risky plays until you fully understand, and keep getting fourth until you fully understand how to get first. Because then once you start getting first, then you cover up all those times where you got fourth in an instant, right? At least that's how I think about it. Is that you learn faster if you are told to play for first. So it not only does it helps the players in the community get stronger, but it also helps to make a more fun experience, because every player at the table knows that there's only one singular end goal in mind, which is getting first. Anyways, with that, we will call it there. That was a super interesting discussion. I assume we'll probably continue the discussion, like if we do a tonight stream for Ix and Immortality. But we had a pretty okay game. You know, this game I had a chance. I just had to convince Red to not win this combat. And if he doesn't win the combat, maybe I win the game. And if he does win the combat, then we get fourth, right? That's exactly what happened, and I paid the price, right? I had to make that play to try to get first, and that was my only line to get first. I took it, didn't work out, and that is it. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me today on this Consules DUNE Imperium Uprising and Bloodlines stream. We will catch you guys again a little bit later. And for sure, at least tomorrow morning for the draft, which is going to be really, really cool because we're going to see some epic players get put into some different groups, and we're going to see how these guys play, how these games work out to be. I'd be really curious to see like a Bob, RL, Rod, and I don't know who else is in there. What was like a really tough, like Sneaker. Imagine get like those four in like in like the same group, and only two of those players move on. That'd be huge. That'd be crazy. I'm really excited for this tournament. Hope you guys are too. And with that, we'll call it there. See you guys